The Wild Wild West.
Yeah, but as I was saying, I've never eaten soy sauce.
That's not true. I've seen you consume soy.
I've never consumed soy in my life.
That's just patently
It makes you
untrue.
lactate. I found that out when I was like 9. I never touched it.
Some people claim that's not
Yellow
the truth.
5, I've never touched.
Dude, and I
Not true.
know what edamame is, and I like it.
Yeah.
I know exactly what it
You
means.
probably start lactating.
Yeah.
Do you think so? No, that's you can
Dude, the second that the yellow 5 thing dropped, I stopped eating it.
bullshit.
And
dude.
you can see it in my balls, man.
I've seen you do the do.
You've never seen my balls. You've never seen me drink Mountain Dew.
I've seen you do the do.
Maybe in like 3rd grade, not since my balls.
That was before you knew.
Once I found out, I never touched yellow 5 again. Banana runs, tossed them.
Every single you've definitely had yellow 5 since then.
I've not touched
Wait,
it
what's
since
yellow
then.
5?
It's a food dye.
So have you ever had cake at like a family party that was a sheet cake?
Not if it's
Bullshit.
yellow 5.
I've seen
I
you eat
always
that
check-
too. I've seen you eat that too. You've had yellow 5,
I
dude.
had soy sauce too.
So I get tamari is just also soy sauce anyway.
Is
yeah.
the what?
Tamari is like the gluten-free soy sauce.
But it still has soy in it.
It does.
Yeah, you're a heavy soy dude.
Dude, what? No,
why
I'm
you
not.
don't choose it.
I used to avoid it, then I stopped because if you're as masked as me, it's not going to do anything.
It's not going to affect
I actually
you.
need it to kind of counterbalance.
You're
me.
like Jones.
I'm pretty masked, so I like it's doctor's orders. I
You ever
gotta
get the
take,
spins from like too much tea running through you?
all the time,
Never.
all the time, all the time,
Too much tea?
Yeah,
all the
just
time.
Testosterone.
dude. If I
Oh,
go,
okay.
I'm on the 7th floor here right now. If you put me on like the 15th floor, if I just start like formulating, I have to. I can't be like I can only be a certain height within a building.
Dude, my testosterone levels are so low. I thought we were talking about like English breakfasts and grays. I was like, never in my life, dude. Do you get the
When the
spins?
tea's flowing through
Yeah.
you.
Fucking relax, dude.
Your
Drink
tea's
less of
too
it.
low.
It is, dude. I want to get shots. I don't know where to get
Dude,
them.
you start juicing.
Also, Drew Montana, CEO of Happy Campers, Tom
What up, dog?
Cusker,
Yep.
CEO, student,
Student. Returning.
Scientist.
Student scientist.
How was your orientation process?
It was just mostly lab safety.
And
So-
that was your orientation to the
Well, I
entire
skipped
school?
like the real orientation. I
Okay.
just didn't go. I was like, what are they, I don't need to
What
go.
the hell, dude? This is your second shot at a fucking education.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all like, I'm just trying to get the lab points. So like, I didn't want to go through like,
Real orientation would just be like you and a bunch of 18-year-olds, right?
not a community college.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
age spans all over the place.
We got everybody.
Like, I'm not even the oldest dude in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's some people that are older than me.
Nice.
Then there's like, I'd say the median age is 20.
Really?
It's mostly people going to school for physical therapy that want to transfer to like Penn State.
Yeah.
Because we did like the icebreaker session and everyone was like,
I believe they're called whores.
"Wait, what? Mostly dudes.
Or just dumb athletes. That's
Yeah.
what they're called. They want to go to Penn State. I'm sure they do. Dude.
Kinesiologists and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Do you think they finally get to the state and like they're just like hammered one night at Penn State and like it was all worth it?
I think they get
All
up there.
that grueling community college was all worth it.
I think they get up there and like they
fucking
try
Penn
to
State.
party like the kids that have been there for 2 years.
Oh, really?
Did you ever party at Penn State?
Once.
It's fucking weird.
It's insane.
Like the drunker people get, the more they just start screaming "We are" and shit,
yeah.
and you're like, I don't know.
That's anywhere that likes sports, though.
It's like the
I guess
military.
so. Yeah.
It'll be
Penn-
the spring and people are screaming "Go Birds" at a fucking Philly bar.
Yeah,
You're
but
like,
Penn State,
relax,
dude. Penn
Penn
State's
State's
isolated
weird,
from everything
dude. It's
else.
isolated, so
True.
it's just like you're up there,
It's like the military for alcoholics.
and people get real into the blue and white.
They do. You have nothing else to get
And
into.
no one wants to talk about the pedophilia. But I was up there
Nobody ever
before
wants
it
to touch
broke.
on it. Yeah.
I was up there.
I had a
probably-
feeling something was going on back
When you were
then.
up there?
Yeah, I was like, dude, something's going on up here.
Whoa, this is before it happened.
Yeah, I was like, this program.
This is
Something
too-
about that
yeah.
program had
Yeah.
me kind of being like, dude, there's something's kind of sus about this program.
Smelled fishy.
Yeah,
Dude,
I was-
we had. I want to suss that dude out. I'm not going to obviously name any names, but someone we know. So, what would you do in this situation? Someone we know,
someone you two know or me and you know.
you and I know.
Okay.
Someone, a youngster,
Pedophile?
is going to school. No. Oh, I'm good. I don't smoke high CBD legal weed like you do for age restricting purposes. The
This is big gas smoke one. This
I
is
appreciate you.
Pack. Yeah, appreciate. We
Are
smoke
you allowed to
Op
smoke
Pack.
D8 on YouTube?
I don't know. They'll just age restrict you like crazy. The technocrats are out of control.
That's true.
But dude,
You gotta call your boy Psych Substance.
I've talked about him before. He's fucked up right now.
He's back.
He's back.
Yeah.
He's not. He wasn't having a good
The
time.
algorithm constantly feeds me him, and I'm like, I'm trying to write YouTube. Like, I don't want to fuck with this guy. Stop
Just
sending me his videos.
Click the thing.
But I click on his video to fucking just be like, the fuck's he talking about now?
Yeah, so yeah,
Yeah,
they're right.
Get me again.
They're right, dude. So we know there's a situation right now. I'm trying to figure out. We know someone. They're younger. They're in school, and they're going like they're pretty young, and they're having a male teacher now who like all the kids were like looking forward to. We were talking about this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, pull the mic up a little closer to you.
My bad.
It's a female student is in the hot male teacher's class.
I haven't seen if this guy's hot or not, but they were
He's
like,
cool.
He's cool.
They're too young to say he's hot.
Yeah, they're young. I'm talking young. So
Oh.
it's like it's this cool male teacher in a grade school, and like we're trying to figure out if it's appropriate to roll up on him and be like, "What the fuck?"
I already dropped the message.
What do?
Like, the student told me, she was like, "Oh, I got the cool teacher this year," and I was like, "Tell him your uncle wants to meet him and see what he's all about. Give him that message, verbatim. Like, hey, my uncle wants to meet you and see what you're about."
You got to meet this guy like he's a prom date, dude. Just cock the shotgun. Be like,
I'm
what
just
the fuck
gonna-
are you teaching?
No,
him?
it's
I'm
more.
just
It's
gonna-
more like it's just. I wanted to have her tell him like, "Yo, my entire family thinks you're very sus." Like they genuinely want you to come.
She's
to
a
dinner.
younger student.
Very young.
How old are we talking?
We're talking like single dig.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Super young. So I want her to be like, "Yo, invite him over for dinner," and all of us just grill him like, "Are you a fucking pedophile or what, dude? Like, what's your fucking deal?
Yeah.
What's your twist, dude?"
Maybe he's from another time, dude.
He
What do you
might
mean?
just love
I don't know.
education.
That was cool in the medieval times, dude. Maybe he's doing a period piece. I don't know. He's
I don't
trying
know.
to be cool, dude.
I want him to come
just
to the
love
house.
education.
No one loves education.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, who loves education is like, I'm trying.
I'm
gonna
saying
go
on the
teach.
off chance, but I'm not going to give him that benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna
That's what I'm saying. I'm vigilant.
pull up on him.
I'm gonna James O'Keefe the school. I'm gonna Project Veritas, dude. Those videos are the fucking funniest shit. That's like they've completely infiltrated my algorithm.
What, James O'Keefe?
James
like
O'Keefe.
Project Veritas.
He tricks dudes into thinking like a chick wants to fuck him.
Yeah,
Everything.
it's the oldest trick in the book, dude.
It is the
It's
oldest
the
trick in the book.
oldest trick in
Is
the
he
book.
like a YouTube pedophile hunter?
No, that dude's
No,
cool.
oh.
The dude with the hand tats. He never
Yeah.
shows his
Yeah, that
face.
dude fucking rules. I actually might connect him. I might give him a tip. Like, yo, there's a school. This guy's
Time to shake him
fucking
down.
sus as shit, dude.
But yeah, James O'Keefe, he just sends in the honeypot.
He sends in the honeypot and he gets these dudes, like just like dudes in like button down polo shirts, just fucking spill the beans.
He gives them like 3
immediately.
Coors Lights.
Dude,
And they'll be like, Pfizer, blah, 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 blah.
you get one chick who's like, I mean, I want to see how hot these. I mean, I guess you don't want to give away the field operatives, but it's like,
Right.
dude,
They're probably not that hot. He probably has like them dialed in where it's like,
he is the master.
he's like, he like sees who works at Google.
Yeah,
And then he's like, all right, go talk to him about Hunter's laptop. And he goes and finds a chick who he would be like, she's out of my league, but maybe
true.
3 beers plus that equation. And he's like,
Well,
yeah,
also-
we censored the whole laptop.
Those dudes always have like a modicum of like power within their sphere. So it does make sense to them. They're like, some girl wants to like hang and like chat.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't know, do they come at them as reporters?
No. They like, I think they get jobs there.
What?
I don't know. There's no way they would say that to a reporter.
I don't know, man.
I don't fuck with the Veritas heavily enough.
I fuck with it hard, dude.
I get
love
let
it.
down. Like Billy used to always be like, dude, watch, like they're about to fucking raid the, like, you
It's
know.
just funny because they literally will.
And it would never come through. It would always be like,
It's not. This isn't like that. This
but
is.
I'm saying like Project Veritas will get someone from a huge company to admit that like some injectable thing. they
Everyone
made-
ignores it. Everyone ignores everything they say.
I know, they'll be like, oh, like
nobody cares.
we knew
It's just so
we knew
funny.
that this like unnamed injectable medicine from 2020 was gonna kill everyone.
No, it's not like
And
that.
then like, but I'm saying like that they'll drop the heaviest knowledge, and then the news is just like, dude, you see like so and so admitted that, and everyone's like,
fuck that
fucking
guy.
Kim Kardashian fell off a bike, you know?
I know,
Yeah.
but
And
it,
that's like 10 million views.
what did he got? He got one guy basically being like, we're just going to keep hammering this down their throats. We don't know. The one guy
Yeah.
came out, was like, who knows, dude? Who cares? It's all about pressuring the kids. But yeah, that stuff, it's just funny when he confronts them and they're like, I don't want to do this. He got the guy, some dude went out and had like he was drinking like a Sex on the Beach, staring at like sitting across from a chick and was sitting there being like, yeah, we don't hire Catholics. He just said we don't. And he went to a restaurant the dude was at and was like, yo, what's good, dude? I'm James O'Keefe. You don't hire Catholics? That's against the law, bro. Article 2B5A56, Connecticut law, dude. And the guy starts being like, I don't consent to this. And he's like, dude, I'm a reporter. He just stands there. He's like, I'm a reporter looking for the answers.
And then he's
The
always
cops
like,
obviously come. And he's like, you're arrested and a reporter? And they're like, dude, it's fucking stop. Dude.
And he
No,
starts
he sounds
screaming.
like the
Yeah.
problem, dude. James O'Keefe is
Nah,
the
he's
problem.
cool.
Dude, he nailed this guy.
There's a lot of entrapment going on here, dude.
I mean,
Oh, it's entrapment at its finest.
Yeah.
It's like
That's
pet
what-
hunters.
This is my
yeah,
biggest
but here's
fear.
the thing. These dudes are trying to be too cool for pussy, and they do deserve. It's like, bro, you're trying to be too cool for pussy. That's what I'm fired up about.
Do they at least get some pussy?
No, dude,
Oh,
it's a
damn.
full honeypot operation.
Yeah, it's a full honeypot.
It's a full honey. So these guys come out and just literally like fuck their careers up over like 2 drinks with like a probably kind of a hot chick. This guy, for some reason, they were talking. She was like, "Do you hire Catholics?" And he was like, "No, we don't hire them. We just throw their resumes away." He's like, "They're brainwashed." And then he came out. I was like, "Why don't you hire Catholics, dude? It's fucked up."
fucked up.
Yeah, it's pretty tight.
So they wouldn't hire Shia.
Huh?
They wouldn't hire Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're telling me as a school teacher you wouldn't hire Shia LaBeouf. I can't wait to see him play P.O., dude.
Okay, he's the best actor of our generation.
Dude, he has me. I want to join AA.
You should join AA, dude.
I want to. I don't, but I'll get.
You could get something, dude.
What do you think?
I mean, just go through your week and make a like journal, and then pick what vice you did the most. Join that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's true. But I get so jealous. So he did the talk with the bishop. That was pretty tight. Did you see his talk with the guy from The Walking Dead? Has a podcast.
I didn't see it.
His name's Shane. It's like that's a character from The Walking Dead.
I never watched a single episode of that show. Is it good?
Which one is Shane?
Shane's the guy who like kind of goes wild, a bit of a mad dog.
Okay.
Don't want to give a spoiler, but he's the dude's like big time buddy who fucks his
Oh
wife.
yeah.
He
Dude, I
cucks the main
fucking
character.
hate that guy. He's the worst in everything he's in.
Well, I've only seen him in that, and yeah, he was a pretty bad. He did fuck that guy's wife.
He stinks, dude.
Is it a good movie? Is it worth watching?
No.
Walking Dead?
Yeah.
It's kind of fun, and then all of a sudden it becomes like a comic book.
The first 15 episodes are good, and then the next 15 are the first 15 just in a different
redo it.
place.
What are they like
Well,
killing zombies or something?
That's
I've never
the
gotten
entire
into
show.
it.
Yeah.
I was never into zombies, but you watch it, and it's
Yeah.
like it's pretty sick. When you watch, it's pretty fun, and then it just becomes like so fucking crazy.
Once they killed the Asian guy, I was out. I was like, this is
Like
fucking...
on principle.
Yeah, dude. They just
That's
had
out.
no. Glenn, dude. Glenn was the man.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
just
I'm
hacked him
big
up.
on like Asian representation in Hollywood.
Yeah.
and
so
I
they
don't
kill them.
I like seeing like we need more cool alpha Asians and
Yeah, I
stuff.
feel that.
That's
Yeah.
something I see that fucking grinds my gears
Yeah, dude.
personally.
Why is Jackie Chan not actually kicking zombie ass? That's the question.
What do you mean?
He could be in that movie or in that show.
Isn't he dead?
Jackie Chan? No way,
He's
dude.
not dead.
Who's
thinking
dead?
of
Bruce
Brandon.
Lee's
I hope
dead.
not. Yeah.
You're thinking
Bruce
of
Lee.
Brandon Lee.
Brandon? No, I think Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee and Brandon Lee are dead.
His son died.
His son died while filming The Crow. True. This might have been before your time.
He got shot on set.
He got shot on set.
By who?
Alec Baldwin.
Damn, really?
Same deal. It was like a loaded thing, but it was like, but his dad died on set too because a lighting rig fell on him.
What?
Bruce Lee got killed by a lighting rig that fell on him.
Wait, no, really?
I'm like 95% sure if we got fact checkers.
I thought he had a heart attack, dude. What?
I'm on it.
No, Bruce Lee didn't have a heart attack. How would he have a heart attack?
Yeah,
He's
he's like
so fit.
it's a martial artist.
Brad
heart
Pitt
was
kicked his
moving
ass
so
in that
fast,
movie
dude.
though.
Brad Pitt beat his ass.
Did you watch the Hollywood movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? You didn't see that movie?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it was so fucking good.
I'm
But there's
watching
a scene-
Veritas, bro. I'm trying to break. I'm
Yeah,
trying to
you're
get
trying
the
to
truth
bring
out
down
to
the
the people.
You're trying to get the Catholics.
I'm
back
trying to see
up.
horny dudes in khakis spill the beans, dude.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure Bruce Lee had a lighting rig fall on him, and then Brandon Lee, while filming The Crow, got shot with what should have been blanks.
This says Bruce Lee died at age 32 in Hong Kong from a brain edema, probably caused by a prescription painkiller.
That was it.
Debunked.
That was it, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm
He had a
sorry.
brain heart attack, dude.
I thought he got killed by a light. I think the
I
light
looked that
fell
up.
on him, and that's why he started taking painkillers.
That could be
Possibly, because yeah,
I
brain
just-
edema is like, what the fuck is that?
What was he on?
I'm not sure. I'm sure.
Perks or
Some of
something?
them Urkels. If I had those
Urk,
512
yeah.
Urkels,
Purple
dude.
Urkel.
But Brandon Lee definitely got killed on set
Yeah,
That I did
got
hear.
while
popped.
filming The Crow.
Fuck, dude, that movie was so sick too.
I never saw it.
The
All the
Crow?
goths loved it.
I
Like, the
never
Hot
saw it
Topic
either.
crowd loved it.
Yeah, I
oh,
never
they
saw-
still put the movie out after he
Yeah,
died?
they like wrapped
Yeah,
up
that's
because they
big
had
budget.
enough going. Like,
Hell yeah.
I think they went to like, let's get one more clip of this one shot in the beginning, and he died.
What are they doing with the Alec Baldwin movie? Are they still putting that out?
That's coming out.
I don't
Blu-ray.
know. Are they still coming out?
They better.
Straight to Blu-ray?
They better. They fucking better.
I guess they better. What's up with him?
They should go out. They should bring that out and just sell it in like Target in like a wire rack.
He's chilling. Alec Baldwin's like doing podcasts, and he just had Tim Dillon on his podcast a couple weeks ago.
He had Tim Dillon on his podcast.
Yeah.
But didn't it come out that he did in fact shoot her?
Yeah. Oh no, he did it.
Oh yeah.
What's
it's-
Baldwin just like?
He doesn't even acknowledge it. Yeah, he's chilling,
I
dude.
guess that's all you can do at that point.
when you
Yeah.
shoot a lady on set.
Yeah, and then deny it and then get debunked.
No, he said he did it, didn't
No, he said I didn't pull the trigger. He cried and was like, I never pulled that trigger.
he? He said the gun just went off.
He said the gun just went off.
That's a bad story.
That's a fucking real shitty story. And then like they came out forensically and they were like, no, you did pull the trigger.
Yeah.
And then
I mean,
had-
either way, he was gonna beat it because he thought it was fake. So why wouldn't you just be honest? Like, dude, if you guys not ever held a fake gun, like you're of course gonna pull the trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of course.
I would have just been, I think he was like, ha ha, bang, bang.
Yeah.
And fucking killed her.
It wasn't a fake gun. It was a real gun, though.
Should have had blanks.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm
so.
a big gun safety guy, dude. I saw
Are
that.
you?
I'm a big gun.
Yeah.
I had to comment. I took everything in me not to comment.
You're a
on
big
that.
anti-2A head too.
What's
you're a
anti-2A?
big, like hand in your guns, like gun roundups, gun buybacks.
No way, dude.
What,
You're
dude?
typical city lib.
What the fuck are you talking
No way,
about, dude? What
Matt,
the
are you a traitor? Are
No,
you
he's
against
a-
the Second
he's a
Amendment,
big,
dude?
like-
That's not true at
He's
all.
a big like AR-15s are only for blah,
Yo.
blah.
No way.
Matt don't fuck with bump stocks, dude.
That's not true. I'm being literally
Yo,
slandered. I'm
what
literally
am-
being slandered.
What is going on
I'm
here,
just
dude?
trying to make up for him.
No, don't fuck-
debunking my huge balls. No eating yellow 5.
I'm highly litigious, dude.
Yeah. He's just-
I'm
you're a litigious
insanely
dude.
litigious.
So you're the opposite. You want everyone to have 100-round drums on the glizzies.
Yeah, you're
and
with it.
I don't care. Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Matt's with the shits.
I feel like I'm more worried about like I feel like I could talk anyone out no matter what your armaments were. I feel like I could just be like, "Whoa, brother, what are you doing? Whoa, brother, what the?
I don't think it works like that all the
Whoa,
time.
brother, what are we even doing here right now?"
You're like a gun to the head, talk him down. Type.
That's what I'm
yeah,
more like
I could
that.
see you being
I'm
like
basically
that.
PO,
Being like, this is the first time I ever had a fucking gun in my face.
dude.
Do you
That's one of my daydreams constantly. Being
Yeah.
like, do you think it's the first time someone put a fucking gun on me, bro?
If you-
come on, do it.
If you get carjacked at a Sunoco at midnight, are you talking them down or are you just like, have it, brother?
I'm going, brother.
Hey,
what are
I'd
we
be
doing?
like, have it, dude. My
What
minivan.
are we
Yeah.
doing, brother?
You're
What are we
out.
doing? Wallets in here, and I was sweet talking the entire time.
Be like, do you
bro.
not know I'm on Matt and Shane's secret podcast,
No, I'm just gonna
brother?
go, brother. You don't got
Yeah,
to
you'd
be
be like,
doing
dude, get
this.
on the Patreon.
Yeah. I can get you on the page, dude.
I'll get you in on the dollar thing. Just chill.
Bro, just wait till the end of the month. Wait, please
Dude, I've
wait till the
only
end of
had
the
a
month.
gun on me one time, and I had like
Who put that thing on you?
me and Phil were on the porch,
Oh yeah.
and I had this plumber doing all this work, and then I like got paid that day, so I had like $1,200 in my pocket, and I had to meet the plumber in the morning who had already done the work. So like I come home from work, I should have went inside, but instead I sat down on the porch. This kid comes up and like pulls a gun on us. He's like, "Empty your pockets."
Damn.
And I was like, I just got the Droid 2
Shit.
from like Billy gave it to me, so he literally just gave me the Droid 2 that day. So I was like,
It's the way of the droid.
fuck, I can't give you this $1,200, bro. Like, it's already spent on some plumbing issue I had yesterday.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I got the Droid 2. You want that instead? I don't have anything in my pocket. And he was like, fuck yeah, give me the Droid 2. So I just tossed the Droid 2 to him and he split.
You got Debo'd, dude. That sucks.
But like, I still had my other phone. I was literally
Kept the
just,
1200.
I was really just, yeah, I had the 1,200 still in my pocket.
Nice.
He never took it, but I was just like looking at him like, oh man, I can go switch this at the Verizon store tomorrow. I'm like checking out the Droid 2. The dude pulled the gun out. So I was like, here, take the Droid 2.
Did you ever have a heat on you?
Once, dude, over a half ounce of weed. And I was like, you can have this.
Who put the heat on you?
This kid, he graduated from my high school, and then he was like still around. That's how I knew he was bad business, dude.
Yeah.
You can't
true.
hang around with those dudes.
Yeah.
But he was like, yeah, I need a half ounce. And then we went up some stairs. And then when he got to the top of the stairs, he just turned around with it on him. And I was like 5 stairs away from the top. And I was like, you're good. Like, he already had the weed. So it
He
wasn't
just
like,
didn't want to give you like the $80.
Like, he could have just locked the door and that would have been easier. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but he wanted to flash that thing on.
yeah.
He's like, dude, this is my weed now.
Yeah.
You're like, all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there are dudes like that. There was a couple dudes who would do that to to high schoolers back in the day. Who were like, there was always one guy who would like pull a fucking like gun or a knife or something over like an eighth, and you're like, dude,
Yeah.
you'd have
Dude,
that.
it was such a little amount that I wasn't like, even in the time, I wasn't scared he was going to shoot me. I was
Yeah.
just like, all right, you can, I'm not going to make this
Like,
an
yeah,
issue.
what are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm not gonna chill with you anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I immediately called my boys and said that. I'm like, dude, that guy Chris is a dub, dude. We can't hang with him no
Yeah.
more. He just fucking pulled the thing on me. He's beat, dude.
That is a beat move.
That's such a big
Yeah.
move.
I was beat, dude. He got me.
He got you
Checkmate.
in the stairwell. Imagine if he murdered you over that. That
Yeah.
would have stunk.
I would have fallen down 20 stairs, dude. That would have been worse than getting
Yeah.
shot.
Just got godfathered for like 14 grams of weed.
Yeah.
It was probably short too. The bag was probably short.
It was bad weed.
Really?
Yeah. We were giving out Reggie back then for sure.
It sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna join. I think I'm gonna join AA
Are you?
just for access to 6. Dude, if you watch the Shia LaBeouf with the guy from Walking Dead. It's
Are they
nothing-
both AA heads?
He's got to be. I don't know. The other guy I can't say for sure. But like, dude, they're both going back and forth, and just the level of sayings is like,
Dude, they have the best saying.
it's fucking, dude. He's like, and out Shy's there. He's like, yeah, I'm on the beach. This guy's like, don't fucking bullshit me, dude. You can't. And he's like, you know, I'm putting on a performance. He's like, yeah, you can stop all that. And I'm
Dude, just get the big book.
the big book.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the slang you get from the
It's
dudes.
all in it, I think.
Nah, dude. He's like, yeah, but he had this guy gave him a tape. He listened to the tape. He got this, like, it was like this old Zen story. And he like came back in 2 days later. His like girlfriend broke up with him. He's like, usually I'd spaz, but this time I was just kind of like, whatever. So he listened to that like story. So he comes in, he's like, yo, this shit's fucking working. They're like, yo, you're pink clouding, bro. You're pink clouding. And I was like,
What's that mean?
This just means like you're just glad, like rosy. Oh. Pink clouding is when you're just kind of being like, yo, this is it. This is it. It's working.
Yeah, I'm
They're
doing
like,
it.
bro,
Yeah,
you're pink
no,
cloud.
You're not there yet, dude.
You haven't done a year.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had a dude apparently went to him, was like, where you got to get rid of your cell phone. You got to dump. If you have a girlfriend, get rid of her. He's like, you can't do anything. And then within that, like talking to that dude, he joined a spiritual group on Zoom and then met the director of PO. The director of PO was like, bro,
We're making this
you
movie.
got to play PO.
So Shia LaBeouf's completely sober now.
Yeah.
And was booze his problem?
Yeah, I think it was definitely booze. You know, usually there's a little, I don't want to smite the man, but usually there's some blow kicking around there.
Yeah, but booze is like the main.
It's a cornerstone.
Yeah.
But usually a lot of times with the alcohol enters the booze or enters the Coke. And then it's like, you can get power to drink. But yeah, dude, the interviews is them being like, it's really funny to watch. Him being like, and he was like, don't fucking bullshit me, brother.
Just get a DUI.
I could. I mean, I could.
And then go to meetings.
I could just
Or
front.
just go to a meeting.
I might just front. And then anytime they have like, I can't talk, man.
Yeah, it's like, no, you can share. Just be like, still counting days. Counting days is hot slang.
What?
It means you're like freshly sober.
Count days?
So I'm just counting days. Yeah, I'm still counting days.
And you see people you know getting chipped and you're pumped. You're like, yo, he's getting chipped.
Yeah, you know, dude.
Yeah.
I did it for like 90 days.
You what?
When I went to CBD Hab, I like had to sit in the rooms.
Did you?
I had to go to. Well,
Did you work the program or did you fuck around?
I fucked around.
Oh, you got fake chips?
Nah, so what I did was like, since like given my situation of like the first dude to ever go to rehab that didn't have a drug problem
For CBD?
for legit, like I sat down with the director and was like, dude, like I don't want to fuck with you. I know everyone tells you this. I really don't have a drug problem.
It's like, sure.
And she
sure
was
you
like,
know.
I explained my situation and she was like, all right, just fucking go on the Zoom calls because this is like an insurance thing.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I would just like every morning, I would like fire up the Zoom call and then just go about my day
So you got a hot piss for CBD.
for CBD. And then
Happens.
it like I went through a meeting with like the school board and stuff, and they were like, all right, dude, like, you know, we get it. I had like, you know, I was like, here's my license. I'm a hemp farmer. Here's what I made.
Yeah.
Here's the test that says there's THC in it. Here's the test that says it's legal. Here's your handbook. So the handbook for driving a bus said use CBD only with extreme caution.
Yeah.
So I had Lyme disease and it was COVID. So we weren't driving buses.
Yeah.
So they called us all in. I think they were trying to like thin the herd because they literally had a meeting about how we might not go back to school for another 2 years. This was
Yeah.
like peak fucking
Yeah.
COVID-19. And then they were like, oh, everyone's getting drug tested today too. And I'd been taking like probably 60 milligrams of CBD twice a day
Okay.
because I was having like
Hulk
extreme
dose.
joint pain.
Hulk
like
dose.
2 big doses just to like, because I could move.
Yeah.
And
Has Lyme's that fucked up?
oh, Lyme's is so fucked up.
Really?
It's a
You know, there's a group of people trying to say Lyme's is like an actual like sick plug-in for your body and like it like helps you out.
I could see that.
Why
I
would
have no idea.
There's people being like, no, it's actually like good for you.
They're just coping because like you're fucked up for a
Yeah.
while.
I've heard
But,
it's nasty, dude.
it's-
My bad to cut you off. Rob Cruz had a tick on his dick one time, and it buried itself in there. The guy that I do the podcast with. Shout out to
so they had
Rob.
to get it out of his dick hole.
No, he pulled it out, but
Oh, and it was in his dick hole or in his dick?
he pulled the. It was in his shaft, and he pulled the body out, and the head stayed in
Did he
there.
get dick Lyme?
I think he did,
Did he
dude.
get a target on his dick?
I don't know, dude. You'll have to ask him.
I'll have to ask him, dude. You'd have to be packing to see a
Whenever
target
I
on your dick.
whenever I hear
Sure.
about ticks or Lyme disease, though, I have to tell people my boy Rob had a tick on his dick. My bad. Continue.
I would have kept it, dude. That counts.
What?
That's increased size and girth.
Yeah, it's like a little.
Oh,
That's
true.
increased size. That's an extra
Yeah.
bump.
But yeah, but when I went
like
in there,
ribbed.
so like I was doing the Zoom meetings online, right? On like, but I was also harvesting hemp and stuff
Sure.
during that time. So if it rained and I couldn't work out in the hemp field, I would just be like, fuck, I'm going to the meeting.
Yeah.
So I would drive down and just fucking chill in the room.
Oh,
like,
and the
hear
actual,
stories
you
and
had the
stuff.
option to Zoom or be in the room.
Yeah, I could go to the room if I wanted to.
Yeah.
So I would drive down and just fucking go sit in the room. And then on Fridays, I had to go there and piss in a cup.
Mm-hmm.
So every Friday, I would just go to the meeting because it was like kind of cool.
Yeah, it fucking rules.
Like you would like tell stories. I kept trying to promote microdosing in there, and they were not having it.
Yeah.
And I was like, dudes, don't want to sound like a psychopath, but psychedelics can get rid of all of this. And they'd be like, Tom, please stop. I'd be like,
Can't do that. Yeah, that's a hot
Just
debate.
fucking
That's a
throw it
hot
out there.
debate in the sober community.
yeah, it is.
It's like there's people who are like know nothing, and other people who are more. They call themselves the harm reductionists. Where they're
Yeah.
like, nah, bro. Like,
But I was like, just talking to them about it. I was like, dude, this could, if you want to get out of this, here's another way to do this. And they would just be like, dude, stop, or else you can't come here anymore. So they were trying to tell me that I couldn't come to the meetings anymore and had to do Zoom if I kept up my antics in the room.
really.
They're not in a friendly way. Everything was very friendly. They were like, dude, we're going to put you back on Zoom.
You should have went there and like started selling subs and shit.
You know what was weird? In the rooms, you weren't allowed to bring Monster Energy drinks.
Really?
Because they said dudes would come to meetings and drink like 9 Monster Energy drinks and be just as fucked up if they like smoked meth.
That's their right, dude.
But they were like, no more Monster
No more
Energy.
monsters. But you can have coffee though, right?
You could drink coffee, which is fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, this place
Because
sounds
those
like
dudes
no
drink
fun,
like
dude.
90 coffees. And the only thing that's cool is people tell these wild fucking
What
stories.
about rock stars? Can you drink rock stars?
I think all
I don't
of,
think
like,
it's brand specific. I think they can.
yeah, I think you just can't come in with the tall boy screw top metal cans.
Like, no,
Really?
this is different.
It does get people itching though.
Yeah. Because, dude, the lady there told me like people would come in with like 4 of them parked next to them and just like crack, like, the big fat Red Bulls?
Yeah.
They would just fucking dong like 5 Red Bulls and just be like skitzing in the meeting.
I always feel for dudes that need to escape their consciousness that
But
hard.
like you're here to get rid of a cocaine and booze problem, and you just drank 9 Red Bulls.
yeah, but there's dudes that are just like, I feel good when I do this.
Yeah.
And they're like, what the fuck, man? I
Or
gotta
like
have
I
something.
need to do something.
I gotta have something. Yeah, I drove up to New York yesterday, up and back, and I watched like a 4-hour video. I mean, this video, it was long. It was about the Christian archetype, like Jungian stuff. But the stuff they talk about is like how basically we all have this gatekeeper in our brains that like decides what we let out, what we don't let out. So there's like your personality is basically a mask.
Yeah.
There's a ton of other stuff that like doesn't see the light of day. And it's really funny thinking about how there are dudes who are just like, or pretty much everybody, you have to keep so much of that stuff back.
Yeah.
And then what happens is when you just keep too much of the wrong stuff back, you just start doing like the craziest shit and you can't make sense of why you're doing it.
Why? Because you're bottling up all the wrong stuff.
Your organisms rebelling against your persona. So you have
Yeah.
an entire organism you have to answer to, but you're like, no. I'm just like, this is who I am. And your whole
Yeah,
body,
I don't do that. I don't
your
do
whole
that.
body's like, no, you're not, bro.
And
Check
then they
this
go
out.
do it.
You start getting fucked up. Like that's what the whole point is. A lot of those dudes who are like, I'm just sober. I don't fucking touch it. That's all you're thinking about all day. And you're building up the counter position, which is like, you'd be like, I'm going to get fucked up. And you're like,
Yeah, they keep pushing
and
it
eventually
down.
just fucking breaks out.
Or it goes into like another channel. Like
Yeah.
they'll get like ridiculously into lifting weights and reading the Bible. Or like
Yeah.
they just do something else.
What made me laugh because I was like, dude, I was like, damn, it sucks we have to deal with that. But I'm like, if we didn't have that function, every parking lot would be people blasting like the guitar solo of Freebird, being like, yeah, I just queued it up to this part. I don't know. It was just here. I
happens to be this
I
pulling
swear
in.
I didn't just like happen to get in here and fast forward to this part. It would just be every car people. It'd be arm out the window, just like, I have to fight to not do that. Like every time I
Just
get in
do
a car.
it. I do it, dude. I got Jimmy Buffett's greatest hits in my van.
Yeah, but cranking Bird on that solo. All I want to do is get in a car and crank Bird and act like it. I just so happen to be on like the drop of the guitar solo.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I have
Driving a
a CD
little
player in
faster
my
than
van,
normal?
and I don't have like an aux. So I found the Jimmy Buffett greatest hits CD,
Yeah.
and you can just let it play, and you can pull up at any moment of that CD, and people are like, "That dude's chilling." It's like 13 tracks, and every single second of every track, if you pull up with the window down, your arm out, they'll be like, "Oh, that guy's a good guy right there."
That's what I was geeking on in my car. I'm like, because I'll do the same thing, right? I'm like, I'm gonna put this song on, it'd be so cool. And I deny. My ego goes, dude, we're not doing that. Grow up.
Dude, you
Stop
guys
queuing
are-
up sick parts of songs and acting like it just happened that way. Like you're not. We're
Well, like,
not.
where are
doing
you
this.
pulling up to?
Doesn't matter, bro. Parking lot of the
But like
grocery
everyone
store.
has their windows up these days.
Yeah, but dude,
Like
it's,
back in high school, everyone drove. I feel like it was more normal not to have like
I
air
saw
conditioning.
a dude do this one time where he had to have queued up Freebird. It was like, when everyone gets to start driving in high school.
Yeah.
This dude had Freebird queued on the way out and like drove out fast. And I remember just being like, you motherfucker, dude. You motherfucker.
It's a sick move.
It's such a sick move. I might start exclusive. I might just keep it on a loop.
Yeah, just make a Freebird loop of like, or the beginning.
Not the beginning. I need that.
Yeah.
Just when it just fucking pull out. Like, Jesus Christ. Whoa, was I driving a little fast in this parking lot? Didn't even notice.
Sorry, didn't even realize it.
Thinking about lost loves. But
Dude,
yeah,
I still do that. I turn the bass in my car higher if I know I'm driving by people intentionally. Like I want them to hear this system.
have a system?
No, not at all, dude.
Ah.
It's the stock Chevy Cobalt system, dude. You're gonna hear this
Do
thing.
people still fuck with
thump.
systems?
No, I don't think.
that
I hope
like
not.
where-
some tens.
I
I
haven't
thought
had, like,
about.
a
I might
rattling-
start. Yeah, I thought about
Yeah.
getting tens. 12s are. They bump too hard, but some nice crisp. 10s
Like, remember
in the
like
trunk.
kids with rattling trunks? They were like
Yeah.
kind of cool in high
That
school.
was
Yeah.
the move, dude. I had a '92 Ford Taurus with 12s in the back. That thing
And
was
it just fucking rattled.
rocking. My check engine light never came off, but my system was hitting, dude. It was like this car sucked. Never got an oil change. Would like crashed it multiple times. It
Having
was
a
the
system is so fucking funny. It sounds terrible. It's such an unpleasant car ride. I've been in the back of those cars, and your chest is just vibrating.
Yeah, I remember this kid
uncomfortably.
that drove me to high school. I'd be like, dude, why are you doing this? This sucks. He'd be like, no, this is fucking sick. I
mean,
like my ears hurt, my stomach hurts.
It's bad. It's like it's bad for you.
Brrr. And he would put on like Wu Tang.
And
I'd
you
be
can't
like,
hear
this
anything.
sounds better if you shut those speakers.
dude.
Yeah.
It was definitely the coolest thing you could do though. At
Oh, it
like
was-
17 years old,
Oh yeah, pull up.
Yeah.
The system's.
just being like the Burger King parking lot, just fucking cranking it, dude.
It's funny in high school
That
too,
does
because
rule.
like that would be the coolest thing for like one group, and then another group would have the other coolest thing. So you'd see the whole high school parking lot just filled with like some dudes like burning J's and like listening to Fish, and then like dudes bumping their systems, and
Yeah.
like you'd be like, wait, which like it was just everyone was doing the coolest thing for their subsect of high school group.
Yeah, now everyone's Windows up NPR, dude. It's bullshit.
What are high school groups like? If you're in high school, what are your options now?
How the fuck would I
Fucking-
know, bro?
They,
What?
I'm not a fucking pedo.
Oh, I thought you
How-
said you worked in high schools for a little while. Dude, that was
I did.
you worked in high schools for a little. I'm not saying you're a pedo, dude. Damn.
dude, high
did.
schoolers are
That's your fucking. That's that shit getting out, dude.
Oh, dude, my shadow. That's the shadow.
That's the ped shadow.
That's the shadow.
they're listening to pods, dude.
But I'm saying
Kids
like,
are
Funny, or are you projecting your ped shadow onto me?
I have no ped shadow, dude.
What a strong ego.
What? No, I'm saying, what are your options now? Like when I was in high school. you could
I mean,
be-
I was in an all black high school, so it was like when I was working there. So it was like, it's not like I mean there is like obviously there's kind of like a diversity within that, but it was
yeah, like
more
Joe
or less,
Biden.
huh?
I said it's like a Joe Biden comment.
What do you mean?
That all blacks vote the same. They do the same.
No,
stuff.
I'm saying there's diversity, but for me it was more subtle than like if I'm in a
Oh,
white high
yeah,
school, I'm like
yeah, you
those are
could pick it
stoners, these
out.
are this,
Yeah,
because it's
yeah.
like there's a different relationship to weed. Like white kids, I've always noticed this when I was younger. White kids and black kids typically have a different relationship to weed, whereas like I feel like white dudes get into it more, by and
Yeah.
large. I'm making broad strokes.
They make it more of their identity.
I'm making broad strokes.
No,
yeah,
you're not wrong.
white dudes make it more of their identity, and black dudes just kind of like smoke weed and like,
Yeah.
just fucking do
Black
stuff.
dudes are always like, "Why are you pulling the bong out? It's unnecessary. Why you got that thing?"
True.
Yeah.
They're not about that. When I pull that thing out, you pull that
Yeah.
thing out on them. It's definitely like.
I packed that thing too. You know what I mean? Dude, yeah.
But yeah, so it was like, I mean, it was really there. It was more like anime dudes than like just like actual like nerds. Then you had just like a lot of like cool dudes. There's like a bigger contingent of like cool kids.
yeah.
So it wasn't really as for me. It was like, you know, obviously there's like people play sports, people who don't, but it wasn't as like when I was in high school. I guess too if I went there and was like peers,
Yeah,
I'd
you
be
would
able
know
to-
the layers.
But from what I saw, it was more just like anime dudes, cool dudes, and then
Any
like,
hot
just
kids?
hard nerds. So what?
Any hot kids?
Say what? Say what? Bro, I was in a trusted
It's a
position.
test, dude. It was a test.
I was in a trusted position. That
mean,
is
dude,
so fucked, dude.
I got all my background checks.
you back. Are you clear?
Clear as a bell.
Me too. I did feel sick. One time I had to get my FBI clearance, and I got a smudge on my record. Nothing.
Wait,
None of
for
those
what?
bad charges. Just trespassing at Grotto's Pizza in Wilmington, Delaware.
Oh damn.
So when they came back, the employer was like, they didn't say what it was. Like, you did have a check, but you're clear for all like the bad shit. And I was like, yeah.
But you never got one of those checks to work. Did you have to get a check to work in the school?
Yeah, hell yeah,
All right, I
dude.
was just checking.
Dude, when I worked as a TA for a year or like half a year, and then summertime came, and then they fired everybody because I was planning on going back the next year. but they got rid of everyone. That it was like a third party that put us there. But 2 of the people that I worked with fucked kids. Yeah.
Like fucked kids. It came up.
Like they got caught fucking kids. Or like messing around. I don't know if they fucked kids, but they were messing around with kids.
I think with
clean.
kids, it's like as soon as you kiss a kid, you're good.
Yeah. They did enough, dude.
That is a law.
You were a TA. What grades were these?
High school. So I was with like seniors. I don't know exactly what happened.
How
or,
old
like,
were you?
I was 23 at the time.
And then other kids your age were banging them, or it was like older ones?
I think it was older ones. It was one male with a female student and one female with a male student.
Together?
No. And you didn't call me? No.
That's sick.
Yeah,
That's
dude.
fucked up. Yeah.
Bad stuff.
That is pretty crazy, man. I would be there, and like, cause I was more there as like a counselor, so I was like sitting there like dealing with like kids like emotional stuff, and I'm like, dude, there are guys that like work that into basically an like a sexual interaction. It's like, God, what a demon, dude. What a demon.
Yeah.
It's just like those, especially like the priests that would find like wayward youth and then fuck them. It's
That
like,
was
dude,
what they did for years.
You can't just jerk off, dude.
Yeah.
No.
Or just not be into that.
Just to see like a teenager like going through it, especially when you're like, you deal with them sometimes, to be like, I don't know how to break this to you, bro. Like, this is not going to get better for a long time because you're a kid and you're like in the care of people who are just completely fucking up.
Yeah, you're like,
And then to be like, to be like, I'm gonna fuck this person. It's like, dude,
it's like some kid comes, he's like, my dad's always drinking. You're like, I might get my dick.
That's crazy, dude.
It's like the same thing, you know, like when it, like,
yeah, like you have to spit that G too. So you'd be like, yeah, I'm not much of a drinker myself.
but you know, like when you're, when you're like younger and you're like, some girl comes to you like and you're working with her, she's like, my boyfriend's such a dick. Like it was our anniversary, and you're like a bell goes off, and you're like, I might fucking bang that. You're like, dude, if I was your boyfriend, I would never do that. And, like,
Yep.
Imagine being a priest and it's like, my dad got drunk last night and like didn't show up for my birthday, and you're like, I might get laid. Like,
Dude, it's so fucking
it's
nuts.
so sick.
It's so sinister, dude.
What are you gonna do as a new Catholic or as a returning Catholic?
I would get in there and clean that stuff
should
out.
clean it up,
Dude, I swear to God, I think about this constantly. I want to sit and talk to a priest for like 4 hours, dude, and be
You
like,
could
what
do
the
it.
fuck are you guys doing? You guys we're on the precipice of a gigantic spiritual reawakening.
Yeah.
Are you going to take the body of Christ on your tongue or in your hand? Are you letting him place it on your tongue?
When's the last time you received?
I have a gluten allergy, so I don't receive.
Ah, it's beat.
But I
You
would
sip the
just
wine.
sip the wine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sip the wine.
I haven't received in a long time.
I haven't received. I sit out. I don't receive. It's also, that's a sick thing to do too, though.
Well, sit out.
To sit out and be like,
Yeah.
I sinned.
Yeah.
'Cause you're not allowed to get in
Yeah.
the body if you've sinned.
You know those guys are sinners, dude.
Who?
The people that are not going up to receive. Like walking past them, you always look at them with shame.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
That was
Usually you
always,
do.
Yeah, that was always a big thing.
Look
I
at
grew
him
up
go,
Catholic, dude.
Did you?
I get the stuff.
It's the best.
It
when
was
did you
alright.
stop going to church?
Like when I moved out of my parents' house. Probably like a year before that.
Yeah, mine was like as soon as I got my license.
Yeah, probably like 16, 17.
Yeah, I would like
stopped
drive,
going.
eat a bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel, and just sit and stare at a wall for 45 minutes and be like, all right, nice. I didn't go to church.
Yeah, I
and
didn't go to
drive home.
church.
Yeah.
Just drive home.
Dude, I went to confession recently. Not recently, probably like 3-4 years ago though.
Just
And then-
for kicks? Or
My
like,
mom was like, "You want to go to confession?" I was like, "Sure." Yeah. I
How'd
was
you
just
drop on?
Face to face or the screen?
screen.
Coward.
Yeah. No, it was my only option.
I know.
Oh, like
it would've
through,
been
like, the
crazy
I
private
if
think they
screen?
stopped face to face.
They probably did.
It would have been crazy if I was like, "No, I got to tell you some shit eye to eye. Get
I
me in
used
your room."
to face to face it.
What'd you drop on them?
Nothing crazy.
Nah.
Yeah.
Padre Pio would have sent you. He would have cursed you out.
Well,
of
dude,
that
I
group.
had like 10 years of sins to let this guy know
Yeah,
about.
well,
so
you're just like, I don't know. Like,
I was like, I lied to people sometimes.
Yeah.
And like, I stole some shit once, but like, we didn't go into it.
yeah.
That in high school, I would like drop it on the priest.
Did
Like,
you really?
Like,
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I
I'd be
never.
like, dude, we stole 5 fucking weed plants from Wayne's backyard. He's like, you shouldn't be telling me this. It's like, say 5 Hail Marys, stop doing this.
right on.
Get out of here.
Like, Pastor, we were out there with fucking hedge clippers, dog. You should have seen these things. We were digging them up out of the fucking 2 hands on the root. He's like, what?
Oh, it's so
I'm sorry,
funny.
Father.
Stealing weed plants is a fucked up crime.
Yeah.
I'm not attacking you. I've done things in my past, but that is a disheartening crime.
Dude, it's the biggest adrenaline rush you can get.
When'd you wait to steal them?
It was always at night,
I'm saying like what time of the year?
like right before they came out of the
you
ground.
wait, yeah. So you
Yeah.
waited like okay.
There was always like outdoor plant. It was never like
Yeah,
fucking some crazy shit. But yeah, there was so many people that had like fields of weed. I was
Where'd
telling,
you grow up?
upstate New York.
Oh, that's
dude, I
awesome.
was telling Sydney this story that if you bought Google Maps, because Google Maps you can like see they update it like every couple months, but you can see some shit. But if you pay for Google Maps, you get like a live update of the earth, and then you can see where people are growing weed plants.
And you really take them?
Yeah, dude. You just bring some hedge clippers and a tarp, and
So you can see
Pile
what
'em
like
up,
people
dude.
are getting into.
I don't think it's not like they update it much more. It's not. I don't think it's a live.
Yeah,
stream.
yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, but we would just fucking zoom in on shit and scan the whole neighborhood, dude.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
nuts.
It's pretty sick.
Demon time, dude.
What was the biggest haul you got in terms of
It was a ping pong table's worth of weed.
what?
It was like the whole ping pong table was full, and it was like stacked multiple feet high.
Damn, that's
nuts.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was a good summer, dude.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, or I guess good fall, but
Fuck, dude, that's awesome.
it's the move, dude.
But yeah, that's been
It can fund your high school missions for a long time.
You don't need much, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
Couple
Yeah.
$100, dude. You're fucking
Get you a
rolling
Ford
with-
Taurus and a system, dude.
True.
Life changes.
Fuck, dude. Gardini, where are we at time wise? I got to do these goddamn
We're at
advertisements.
41.
Perfect. I got to do these goddamn advertisements. Let me see right here. I'm so sorry for the lull. If you guys could come up with something awesome to say, that'd be great. But guys, right now, I'll tell you this, guys. It's a smooth sack summer. Manscaped is making sure you have everything you need to stay fresh below the equator, if you know what I mean. Man. And also, I don't know if anyone's ever trimmed their ball hair, but there's a Manscaped's Performance Package 4.0 has it all. The Lawnmower 4.0 body trimmer and Weed Whacker nose hair and ear trimmer features skin-safe technology to protect your delicate holes. Jesus. They're waterproof, too. Take a look at the Shears 2.0, their luxury nail grooming kit. It includes stainless steel nail cutters, tweezers, and grooming scissors. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code DRENCHED at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code DRENCHED at manscaped.com. It's smooth sack summer, boys. Get on board or get left behind. Shave your sack or get monkeypox.
Did you get vaxxed for it yet?
Monkeypox?
Yeah.
No, I took that other vax.
Which one?
Not fucking dudes. Football season is about to begin. Get ready for NFL Week 1 action with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. To celebrate the return of football, bet just $5 on any football game and get $200 in free bets. Experience the thrill of DraftKings early win promotion. Get up 7 and you win. Bet on any NFL team of your choice. If your team leads by 7 points at any point during the game, you get paid instantly. Even if your team loses, you win. I don't have any picks. I don't watch this. But DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. Deposit and withdraw your cash whenever you want. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo code DRENCHED to get the $200 in free bets instantly when you place $5 bet on any game. That's code DRENCHED. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for details. DraftKings. Now go win some money. This is your year. Fuck last year. This year, you're coming out on top.
Just keep going.
We did it.
You'll eventually win.
Hell yeah.
You will eventually win. Gamblers ruined. Just keep doubling down. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. But yeah, man. I've been tripping on that.
Do you have to do a gambling addiction thing for that?
Who?
Like, don't you have to do like if you get a gambling problem, please call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Not my problem.
Oh, all right.
Not my gambling problem. No, I think they have extensive fucking show notes.
All right,
dude,
cool,
gambling addiction is crazy.
It's the only addiction I can't understand.
Only one?
No, I'm saying every other one I can understand like what you're
I know
chasing.
what you mean.
You know what I mean?
What
Like,
about cigarettes?
what?
What about cigarettes? Sean's desperately addicted to
I
cigarettes.
understand the addiction to cigarettes.
How?
Thank you, Tom.
Well, just because like I have an addiction to like if I drive, I need a bev or a smoothie. I
You have an
can't
oral
just
fixation.
drive a car.
You have an oral fixation.
I do, right? I also need like something to like fuck with if I'm sitting somewhere.
Yeah.
So it could be like this bowl or like even this thing. I picked this thing up and fucked with it a little.
Yeah.
So cigarettes kind of give you that moment.
That's why I smoke blunts so much, because like I like rolling them more than I like smoking.
I'm with you on that. Like
Yeah.
I just told you, I just rolled like 100 joints last
Yeah.
week, and I don't even really want to smoke them, but I love rolling joints.
Yeah, it's a good time.
But
I love
cigs,
having a ton of joints.
it's true.
Having a ton of pre-rolls at your disposal
really
is so
nice.
fucking sick.
But I don't ever smoke them. Like
Yeah, I just, that's true. But although going to a wedding though, it's nice to have like having had like a couple of joints on you at a wedding.
Yeah,
Nice to
it's
pop
always
out.
nice to roll up with like.
I mean, I'm
10
purely in
joints.
the future right now, dude.
That's nuts. What's that? 5-MeO DMT.
Obviously, it's obviously.
No, but I'm
smoking
saying
toad right
gambling is the only like when I see dudes like geeked on fucking heroin, I'm like that probably feels good. I understand why you're addicted, and you'll get sick if you don't do it. But when I see
Winning
dudes,
money feels good.
yeah, but when I see dudes that like start to like get on like thin ice financially,
Yeah.
the first time, like let's say it's like, oh, I lost my paycheck, I'd be like, I'm not going to the casino anymore.
now. Yeah, but they think they're getting it back.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand like it like every other addiction is like a constant. You're trading it for an immediate gratification.
Yeah, but they're for the gambler, from what I've heard, they're chasing that flow state. You get into a point where you're
Yeah, I
so
guess
maxed out
so,
on
yeah,
adrenaline.
yeah.
It's like win or lose. This is what I've heard. Win or lose is just like you get to a point where you're just in a pure flow, like a completely unthinking state, just sliding the chips across the table.
Yeah, I guess
And
it
it's
shuts
just
your
like
brain off.
lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, and you just kind of get into it where you're just like, this is this feeling of like adrenalized
And that feeling
flow.
of like it's coming. Like
Yeah, exactly. You lose
Yeah,
yourself. And
all
dude,
right.
like when you win, it's like if you're like betting on sports, like it's just one of those things where I think part of it too is being like, because when I like never got hard into gambling. The first times I went to a casino, I won like every single time, and I started like instantly being like, dude, I might just have like luck's a real thing. Like luck's a thing people will start to like believe in.
Yeah, all
And they'll be
right.
like, I might have luck, and they'll start getting into that and like they bet on the game. Like, yo, I might just know what happens in the future. There's
Yeah.
part of you that feels like if you feel godlike when you like win in gambling, you're just
especially if you're doing like over unders and stuff, and you're like,
yeah.
I guess.
I mean, if you put like a bunch of money on red and it lands red, there's like the universe. It's like the universe gives you a sign. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm just fucked up, but I would
Yeah.
do it and just be like, "Fuck, dude, fuck. How
Yeah.
far can I take?
I'm going to
this,
get
dude?
pussy tonight.
Today's my
Yeah.
day." I'm like, dude, I'm good at this.
all right, now I understand all
You
addictions.
get a big payoff. Yeah, gambling's like a serious body load.
yeah, I get
Like
it.
when
yeah.
I was up like $1,300 in craps one time.
And you're
And,
just
and was
fucking-
just like, and you start losing it. And you're like, it's pure Schmiegel, dude. You're just like, yeah, no, it's crazy.
I guess I've only gambled like twice.
But true. But I don't have I'm so quick to walk off the table.
Yeah,
I'm up
that's
two-
how,
if
like
I'm
I
up
lost like
200,
$100.
I'm
I'm like, I'm out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was up 1,300 and lost like I think like 5 or 6 of it really quick, and I was like, that's
outta
it.
here. Yeah, okay,
I'm pocketing
yeah.
the 600 and rolling. So
Yeah. When I hit triple digits, I'm out of there. I'll usually bet like $20, and if it goes like it's
You get like
done,
$170. You're like,
Yeah, I'm out of there for
peace
sure.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll usually go to a casino with like $40-$50, and then
I guess I
drink
just-
for free. Drinking for free is the move.
I guess what I don't understand is like dudes that like lose their house and shit.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, like
You're
I
about to get it
understand that
back.
on like drugs because you're out of your mind. Yeah, I get it.
But you
like,
lost so much, you're like the big one's just
Yeah,
around
the big
corner.
one's coming.
The
I'm gonna
Yeah.
make
adrenaline
this
rush.
all right.
Yeah. It's got to be such a crazy rush to just like know you have no money at all and
know,
just
dude.
put your house on the line.
Yeah, it
just
feels
feel
so
like-
good, dude.
Yeah.
If like
I'm
just
gonna win
your
this
kid's
back.
college fund.
Yeah,
You saved up a college. That's the one I always hear about, like gambling away the kid's college fund, and just being like, you couldn't be any more charged up than that. Just watching those ponies run, dude.
yeah, you just lose it.
Your
I
daughter
might get
can't go
into
to
it,
Penn
actually.
State and get blacked out and have sex with a bunch of dudes now. It might just be a defense mechanism, actually.
She ends up at DCC.
Teach her a trade. Fuck it.
Yeah,
True.
teach her how to weld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need more lady welders.
That's if I would come up and be like, I've decided you're gonna weld,
You could. That's the good way to handle it.
and I would just go hit the casino.
And your wife's like, "What happened?" And just be like, "Never mind. I've decided we're taking a more
Never mind.
traditional
Like,
approach."
Yeah, I think we're gonna move back to the land. I've sold our house.
I gave it to the church.
Yeah,
All the money's been donated.
so I would just join like the Latter-day Saints. I'd be like, I've had a dream. I'm getting another wife. You're either coming with me or you stay here. But if
Where's
I
the
leave-
money? Be like, "Don't worry about that."
I gave it to the church. You shut your mouth.
Fuck, dude, just smack her. You'd have to say in character for the thing to pay off.
Yeah, you'd have to like dive in. You have to be like, we're Mormon now.
Yeah, like fuck that, fuck money, dude. That shit's
That's the way to go.
that's what I would do if I gambled.
Telling your wife the truth's the worst thing every time.
They're not built for the
You're
truth.
not you just constantly compound the lie.
You have to.
Just get it more and more complicated.
Yeah, that's the Tony. That's the shit I've been tripping out on the most. Of like how there is a huge part of you that's just constantly filtering so much stuff, and they're like
not letting it out.
just there's so much stuff you can't let out of the bag. Just like even
no.
there's the smallest little bullshit. I'm telling you, there's stuff like do you ever be in an argument and like you're kind of losing and you just kind of flip a thing real quick where you're like, yeah, this is kind of what I meant.
Every time I argue, dude.
Yeah, I've done, like,
I black out in arguments every time.
There's parts you do it, you don't even notice it going on.
Wait, I'm not picking up what you're putting down. So you're saying that
There's a whole world of thoughts within your head.
Yeah.
Thoughts and potential actions and things you could entertain and proceed with. But there's a lot of stuff you strike down in your head day by day of like, that's not who I am. I don't do that kind of shit.
I don't know if I do that.
At all?
I mean, probably some ways, like I don't.
We're all filtered. But a lot of
Yeah, I'm
times
filtered, but like usually I'm not like.
it's not like burning like huge parts of yourself.
No. I'm saying like I usually.
Talking little shit like I don't like when I would like the Backstreet Boys would come out. Some of their songs were jamming. I'd be like, I don't like that. I liked it.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, I don't like
No,
that.
I've been getting into all. I used. I
Of
tell you,
course.
say like
But as you get older, you do. When you're younger,
like I used to have a CD booklet when I was in high school.
Yeah.
that had like all my CDs in it, and then I had like 2 Cure CDs in my glove compartment.
they rule. Cure rules.
And I would be like, no, I'm not listening. Like, I don't want my boys to know, man, here listening to Cure.
Yeah. Dude, it takes like one time of the lunch table laughing at you.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
like,
I-
yo, you fuck with Kelly
do-
Clarkson, you a fucking gay, dude.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, I don't, dude. It's fucking 50
I think it's because I
Cent
turned
forever.
40. I think once you turn 40, it all
of
goes
course,
away.
That doesn't
Yeah.
all go away. That's
Like you're just kind of like, this is fucking cool, right?
a
Like,
lot
you're,
of it.
You're so far from cool at that point that
True.
you're just swimming in
A
the
lot of it
ocean.
melts off. I was laughing like because when I'm like, especially when you're younger, I was.
When you're younger, it's all day, every day.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
So you have like
I thought you were telling me like you're still like
No.
turning your T-shirt inside out because you don't want anyone to know that you like.
no.
worked.
It's not like that. But there's like
Like you're at the gym, like fuck, I'm wearing these fucking corny sneakers and like my boys.
no.
are here.
I'm just saying there can be like entire life paths and all this. You have to do it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. You have to self limit.
Oh
What
yeah,
I'm
you
saying
have to
when-
like zero in.
Yeah, when I was younger, I remember being like, I'm a serious businessman and I love business. I just made up this story about myself and my whole body.
I remember
was-
this.
My
I was
whole
like
body.
older than you, and I was like, dude, Matt's tripping.
Yeah, I was like,
Matt got a white Hyundai.
Because I was a realtor.
I was like, dude's like 19. He's gonna buy a house off a 19-year-old.
I leased a fucking. I became a realtor. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm a legitimate businessman, and I love business, and I'm going to make $100,000 a year, and my life is going to be perfect.
You
That
got
was what
pyramid schemed.
I had pyramid. No, I actually, luckily, somehow avoided pyramid schemes.
I got pyramid scheme.
I got
I
Oh,
got
hard.
introduced.
Yeah.
I got introduced to like 2 different ones on 2 different occasions, and I like went with my friend or whoever introduced me and was able to be like, nah, this is fucked. Like this doesn't
Dude,
check out.
I was selling Verizon Fios door to door.
Dude, I did
and
that.
every night I would go home and watch like Ray Lewis halftime speeches, and I was like, I'm gonna fire people up tomorrow. I'm gonna get people on my team. We're gonna sell these fucking Supreme packages
Dude,
with
were
the
you
HBO.
doing like the door-to-door shit?
Yeah,
And then like
Philadelphia Elite Group was the name, dude. I was
think,
like,
dude,
that
I think I
sounds
worked
like
for the same. I went on an interview and I was like 20, and I was still in college. And like they sat me down, and they're like, "Dude, you're still in college. We would kind of prefer you to have a degree, but you got something, man. So we're gonna put you on the team."
They saw something in you.
Dude, I went back to my girlfriend at the time and was like, "Yo, I'm probably dropping out of Drexel, and like we should just get a house somewhere." I was like, "Probably stop taking
Yeah.
your birth control." Like, I'm about to make like $200,000 a year.
Remember, they literally told me on the interview you can make between 50 and 125 grand your first year.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy,
So,
I'm
dude,
getting the 125.
I
man.
went for my first day.
That's my
right?
plan.
Zero wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not going to make no money.
I went into the first day and I was like, wait, we're just knocking on people's doors and scamming them out of their, like it was, you were selling Verizon, but it turned into something else after 3 months and like their bill went through the roof.
Yeah. Well, there's also these things. I forget what they're called, like a switch. And it's like a thing where you just switch their plan. You're like, I'm going to give you Verizon, but it's going to say it's same plan, but you're going to save $50 a month. It's just, and
That's
then
what it
like,
was.
And then it like switches. Yeah. And
It
then
switches. So I went on my first day and I just like shadowed this guy.
Yeah.
Then my second day, we went up to like 34th and Haverford and we like split up. And I went into this like weird TV repair store. And the guy was like, "What are you here for?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm here to talk about your Verizon bill." And he like came up to me and like didn't grab me, but like cornered me and was like, "Dude, come in here again and I'll fucking break your nose. Like, this is a scam." I was like, "Dude, I was like, dude, they told me I'd make $100,000. I was like, dude,
you're the golden child.
so I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, they told me I'd make $100,000. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's just like, dude, how old are you? I was like, 19. He's like, fucking go home. Don't work for these jerk offs. So I literally just walked home because I was right near my house and left the other dude.
Damn.
Like, I never went again.
Thank God for that guy.
It was like my second call. I like rolled in. I think I went into the first one and like bought a soda and came back out and like, what'd they say? And I was like, they said the manager will be back after lunch. And then he's like, all right, I'm going to go in here. You go in there. And like, that's where the dude jacked me up. And I was just like, dude, I hear you. I swear I'm going to quit right now. And I just walked the fuck home. And then I had to go back to my girlfriend. Like,
I needed one of those, dude.
Keep popping those things.
Keep
Keep popping those things.
But I remember I called dad too and was like, dude, like this is, and he was like,
I remember that.
You're getting fucking conned. And
I
was
remember
like, Dad,
that.
you don't know everything. And then like, I had to go home on Sunday. Like, yeah, I got a different job at Chili's.
Yeah, I'm still making $60 a day. You know how I thought I was going to have like a $250,000 in the bank? Yeah, it turns out I'm just going to make $60 a day for a long time.
We got to renew that birth.
I'm going to
that
bust
birth
for
control.
$35. Yeah, I was like, yeah, we're probably going to get married now. Like, this is it.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
what happened
babe.
to me. I fully was like, I'm a realtor. I'm going to start making money, dude. If I just get 3% of a house purchase, that's like $12,000.
Yeah.
I like went to Brazil being like, I'm going to make $12,000. I'm going to have some fun.
Yeah.
Like, didn't have any money. But yeah, my entire body rejected that. It was
What,
like at a
that-
certain point, just the narrative of being a business. Like I wasn't genuinely interested in it. It was a part of myself that was trying to tweak the narrative.
Yeah, that
That's the
was
thing I
like-
was getting
Yeah,
tripped
no, I
out
hear
on.
you, yeah.
It's a part of yourself that can try to tweak the narrative of who you tell yourself you are. And then when you do that for too long, your body just, there's a whole other side of your body that's just like, no.
Yeah, I did that one, like in the beginning of a relationship one time. I was like,
I mean, that's every
I'm
beginning.
done
yeah.
tripping. I'm done smoking weed. I'm done saying bad words. I'm going to be a good boy and I'm going to date this. Because like we went on like one date and I was like, this is not going to work out.
I remember that.
But I was like, nah, you know what? This is my time to fucking grow up. So like, no more smoking dope. No more tripping. No more anything. I'm going to be a good boy and we're going to fucking make this work. And
I'll
then
be a
like
sexual pervert.
after like 9 months, it was just like, wow. Like I just doubled back. And then when we broke up, I went off the fucking rails.
You
for,
went
like, a
against the
year.
organism.
It's true. I hear what you're saying now.
That's the whole thing. When you try
Yeah.
to build too much of a one-sided perspective,
Yeah.
you're outside of your conscious awareness. You're building the absolute opposite of that. And that is just all the times you go, no, I'm not going to do that right. And it just goes whoop, in a little bucket. No, I'm not going to. It goes whoop, in a little bucket, little bucket.
And then it adds up.
And then that starts to steer your decision-making from the shadows where you're like, I could probably go into a wishy-washy. You're like, I'll just get a massage. And you'll literally
You start making suds.
you'll still be like, I'm the good dude, and you'll be acting from almost unconsciously from a network of just rejected thoughts and
You
self-concept.
start making suds.
What do you mean?
Seemingly unimportant decisions. It's like I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go this way.
Seemingly unimportant.
I learned that from.
I gotta add it.
I
I
learned
gotta
that
get
from
AA.
Pervert Park. No, that's from Pervert Park.
Pervert Park.
The guy was like, you know, like
I want to
when
go
he-
to that AA.
dude. Go to the fucking pet AA. Did you watch Pervert Park?
Yeah, it's,
What's
Did you
that?
watch
on?
Pervert
No,
Park?
It's-
I've heard of it. What's
it's
it on?
the
It's on
saddest-
Netflix. It's
the toughest watch.
It's one of like 3 things that I've had to shut off.
Dude, I had an aunt that moved to a trailer park in Florida, and I was like, "Ooh, let me check this," but it wasn't that one.
It wasn't
I was
Pervert
nervous
Park?
for a second though, dude.
So
I'm
this was
maybe
like
she
a
on some
trailer
shit.
park that
Yeah,
was.
dudes throw like bottles at them and shit.
Yeah.
So dude, it was a trailer park that was far away enough where there were no school zones, so
Right.
pedophiles could rent there.
Yeah.
So it ended up just getting packed with pedophiles. So
And
there
now
was-
it's like all pedophiles, right?
it's
It's like
just
a
like
therapeutic community though. They have like dudes in there trying to help you.
yeah, dudes trying to be like
They're all paroled up. I thought it was
it's like
more
a
of
halfway situation.
Yeah, that's kind of like a half. That wasn't
Yeah.
just like a group of fucking. It wasn't like.
Well,
they
no. I
discovered
think it
new
was
lands.
like they made a spot for them. So it's like they try to get them.
Yes,
jobs,
they did. They did. Yeah.
But they like bury them in fucking warehouses and stuff.
Yeah.
You can't work anywhere if you have a sex crime on a child charge.
Yeah.
But the one dude kept talking about suds.
So
He's like, I was like just trying to watch some porn. So I'm watching like this is fascinating. Then they started interviewing the individual ones about their crime, and I was like, I tapped out. This
now
chick
that what
fucked
fucked
her
me
son.
up was like all of them, for the most part, all of them had stories of being horribly molested themselves.
Yeah,
So I'm like, dudes are throwing bottles at them. I'm like, I'm watching, like, fuck. I'm laughing, like, ah. Then the lady was like, I was having sex with my dad for 20 years, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ.
yeah. And you're like, oh fuck. But
Yeah,
like, dude,
She like left her dad, and then like try to get like set apart, like have like a normal life, and like I don't know if she was dating someone or what, but she ended up like you were saying, like had to come back, but rather than have to come back, and like yeah, it turns out I didn't have it as figured out in the world as I thought I did. She started fucking her dad again, so she had to come home and like as an adult and just take up a sexual relationship with her father.
Damn. Dad was
tapped
fucking
out,
putting
dude.
that thing down. What?
Literally, bro. Literally.
I
Dad
tapped
was
out. and
blowing
then
her back out. What?
It's
other
so
dude-
fucked, dude. And you're watching her just being like, that was literally all I knew. That was normal to me. I just turned it
Dude,
off.
the
I'm
other
like,
dude went on a date, right? The guy was like he was like just no luck with the ladies type.
yeah.
Finally gets a date.
They ignored him.
The date goes south. He fucking spazzes after he drops his date off. First kid he sees, he jumps out of his car
No,
and
he
tries
drove to Mexico.
to Mexico.
So he was I guess he was in Texas for a
Yeah.
date, and he just fully didn't work out. He was like, "Fuck this chick," and then it was like he had a critical Elliot Rodgers moment where he's like, "Am I gonna go shoot up a sorority?" And he's like, "No, I'm gonna go to Mexico." And he had tried to abduct someone's daughter down there.
And they beat the shit out of him.
This is on the documentary.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's talking. He's like, dude, I fucked up,
But yeah, he's acting like all these other people have these like stories like, "Oh man, that's fucked."
Well,
You
no,
hear
the
that
dude
guy,
with the
you're
suds-
like, fuck that guy.
Said he was like, yeah, like I was watching porno tapes and my niece and her friends, they were all in the next room having a sleepover.
Yeah, it was-
they're suds. Like I didn't think of it at the time, but I
Yeah.
knew what I was setting up. I knew they were walking in.
Is that, so wait, the kid in Mexico is a sud. Suds.
No, the suds.
That was
the
a
dude
very important
who would
decision. He was
decide-
kidnapping a child and trying to bring him into the
The
country.
dude making suds was like watching porn with his door open, like while his niece and nephew were in the other room.
Yeah.
and he knew that they had to like come through to get a bath.
Also a
towel.
pretty important. That's
That's an
not a
important
side at
decision,
all.
yeah.
But he acted like it was like, oh, yeah, I'll just.
I
watch the
see. He
porn.
was bit by bit in it.
Yeah, he was just like
That guy could have been like,
Like
I'm just gonna go
suds,
check on kids.
suds are like fucking Crocs on or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's a real sud.
Like jerking off in front of your niece is not. It's it.
It's not a sud. That's a
That's
life.
HUDs, dude.
That's a
But
life.
he tried to play off
high,
as a sud.
high alert precision something.
Or like taking the route that cuts through the playground.
True.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's 2 minutes slower, but still, it's a nice walk. And
I mean, where are you walking where you have to cut through playgrounds?
peds,
off
man,
the-
they just roll.
Yeah, it's so
Ped
fucked.
life, dude. I don't know,
Ped life is fucked, man.
but yeah, a lot of them got molested, so you're kind of like, but you might have to put them down, dude.
I mean, I know it's one
It's
of
like
those
a
things.
dog that got the shit kicked out of him. You
Ra-
can't.
it's literally you have rabies.
Yeah, he's just like, hey,
You got
dude,
rabies, bro.
Yeah.
Can't let you out.
I gotta put you down, man. Sorry.
Tale of Old Yeller.
Yeah.
It's I mean, dude, it's literally that. It's such a heinous thing. It's like I don't for a second think I could just like shoot people, but like I always like, could I shoot a pedophile if I caught a dude? Like this is the other thing I think about all the time. If you get word that a dude's been pedoing your kids,
Oh, you just
do you
kill
call
him.
the cops?
I would kill him.
Or do you roll up? Or do I call the cops myself? Like, I'm about to kill this guy. You better fucking
No,
stop me.
I'd call with the body.
You call with the body?
I'd be like, yo, I have a body.
Yeah, but then you got to do jail the rest of your life.
No, you wouldn't.
Nah,
Clean
you
record.
would. You
With a
would,
clean
dude.
record, if you were like,
I
yo,
bodied
I
a pedo.
snapped.
Because that's what Cain Velasquez is
Sure, you do
going
like
through.
3 years. Actually, it would be sick.
Kane didn't even kill the guy. He shot at him, and he's doing an attempted murder.
Who?
Cain Velasquez, former UFC heavyweight champ.
Why'd he shoot at a guy?
The guy was touching his daughter in preschool, and he found out about it, and then he ran up on the guy and shot at him, but he hit the guy's father who was in the car with him.
See, now you'd have to be meditated. Like you'd have to like roll up, know where he
Yeah.
is, watch him for a couple days.
That's
gotta
crime.
know.
That's crime of passion.
Yeah, that's
Did his dad die?
no, it's fine. But yeah, also don't be rolling around with your kid when he fucks kids. You know what I
Imagine
mean?
like your dad
True.
gets shot. You're like, yo, dad, can you give me a quick lift? And then your dad gets shot. And he's like, what the fuck? And he's like, because you're a fucking pedophile.
He had no idea.
Or it's like when you
Dad-
can't hang out with drug dealers, like, yo, they might have enemies. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you're hanging with pedos. It's like, yo, the block is so hot right now.
Like, imagine your dad gets shot and you like look at the guy and you're like, I fucked his daughter. Oh, fuck. It's fucked, dude.
It's deep shame. But
Not
anyway,
good, dude.
let's go to the page. Now that we're on this
Let's do it.
high note, let's hit the page.
Yeah.
The Wild Wild West.
All right. Hey, we're here
Hey,
live
what's going
today,
on?
and our guest today is Simple Jack.
Don't worry about it, he says.
We actually just took him off a stick in a cornfield. He was a scarecrow.
I think it's cool. It's what the kids are doing. I'm part of the young Latin kings running around the streets.
It's good.
It is a Paul Brother haircut. You got a Paul Brother haircut.
True.
I was on the phone to Shane immediately before getting the haircut, and I said the barber has a monkey because there was a small monkey at the barber shop.
Say what?
There was a monkey at the barber shop near where we live, and it had pajamas on and it was on a leash.
Do you let the monkey cut your hair?
No,
Yeah.
the monkey was in the next room screaming and very unhappy.
He had like an angry monkey in the
Yeah,
barbershop?
there were like 18 guys working in the barber shop, and one of them had a monkey. I've never seen this before. Anyway,
And you were like, that's where I want to go.
It was the most affordable place to have your hair cut in the area. Everywhere else was like, I went to another barber first, and they said you need an appointment. And I thought that broke the barber's code of like, just walk in and hang out.
Yeah, can I just talk baseball? That was the original barbershop quartet. You would stand outside of the barbershop and dudes would just harmonize and just get down. Barbers used to keep musical instruments in their place.
Just to keep the party going on it? Or?
Yeah, you would chill and just be like, oh, with like 4 of your boys and fire
For the
them up.
longest time.
You'd be at like the ye old haircuttery and just be like, oh.
White people started that.
Yeah, true. In England, they would keep like a lute handy just in case.
The barbershop? It's a white thing.
It kind of, I mean, dude, barbershop chill culture.
Now white culture. Now white haircuts are just either guys with those mustaches or go to the haircuttery at Walmart.
Yeah.
Now we're talking a cut.
There's not a hair cuttery at Walmart.
Yeah, they would have done you better than the monkeys.
I keep thinking of signing up to the Walmart bank. Well, every time I'd said I went to the barbershop and they had a monkey, people did say that.
The monkey cut.
People looked at me like I was dropping some terrible slur.
It's not a bad haircut.
It's not that bad.
It's not that you got to pick someone of your race to cut your hair. The worst one I had was an Asian barber who had no idea what to do with hair.
It was worse.
Yeah, I've had a worse. This is not the worst haircut, if you can believe it. Best one I had was an ex-con in Adelaide. That was great.
Yeah.
I got a mullet. They knew what to do. They were respectful.
Yeah, you should get a mullet.
I let the mullet grow out too much, and then I immediately look like a fat woman from Bali.
Oh, man. Well, James, the special's doing great. You got to feel good.
Man.
I feel it was meant to be an hour, and then I had a panic attack, and I cut it right down. So I'll do another one. But thank you for having it come out. I drank raw milk, and then I was vomiting everywhere. And
I know.
felt
It was just hard to
it.
hear you had a bad experience.
Yeah.
I was devastated that the raw
Well,
milk.
that was the conversation we had because he was like, I think it was the raw milk. And I was like, I don't know, but I just got raw milk. Matt gave me raw milk and it was great.
Yeah.
It was the most delicious milk.
I sucked Matt's raw milk down and it felt great. But then he was like, no, I had like 7 glasses.
Yeah.
I
And I
drank
was
like
like, yeah.
most of a gallon.
How
the regular
how
milk will
long?
fucking do that too.
What did you say?
You crushed almost a gallon.
It
in
was
like
too good.
It is so good.
It's so good.
It
It
tasted
is so
like a
good.
secret. It was,
You know, there is like a thing about how milk itself is like white supremacist.
That's why I wanted the right wing milk. I wanted to see what it was like. And the guy who was selling it he was handsome. He had big shoulders. He was the only person at the farmer's market who actually looked healthy. Everyone else
Yeah.
looks weak and faded and unusual. But
They're
he
not
had
drinking
like
the
a
raw
cool
milk,
van. Do you know what I mean? I just
Yeah.
didn't trust
Yeah.
anyone else.
They're not fucking drinking the raw milk. They say that they're like, there is like almost like a Nazi Aryan connection where they try to say like the original mythical Aryans were the only people who could digest cow's milk. And that
Well, I'm
gave
a
them an
race
advantage.
traitor as well as being sick.
No.
I don't live up to Hitler's ideals with my food poisoning.
No, they say like you just drank too much. You had
I am
too much
going to
power.
go back to the raw milk, I think.
I know
It's
you're
just
going
not
back.
enough for me to stay
back
away
to the
from
well.
it.
And
One
you're gonna-
glass.
I know you're going to go back to the beef bourguignon.
I was going to ask for that video of me throwing up over the beef
bourguignon.
bourguignon. I thought that would be good if I ever have a production company.
I know, beef
Yeah,
bourguignon.
we could have Bourguignon Productions and then
Yeah.
oh bourguignon.
Yeah.
Did you throw up the bourguignon?
Yeah, me and him went out one night in Philly. I never told you this?
No.
And he got fucking hammered. He got shit-faced at dinner. And he got beef bourguignon. And then we got back to my apartment and he was fucking puking. And he was like, Shine, don't follow me. I was filming him.
I asked him not to record,
He was
but
like,
it's a
don't
great
record
clip.
this. And I was like, I'm not. And
Then he showed it to my wife. I try and say that we work hard when we're on the road. He was like, James, I'm so fucked up. Look at him vomiting beef bourguignon.
but the beef bourguignon, like in between, he vomits so loud. It's like,
That is a problem that I do have. Yeah.
"Oh," and then he goes, too much beef bourguignon.
I don't know how to throw up quietly. It's not an easy thing to
good.
manage.
Is vomiting
Hold on, let me
accented?
find
I never
the
thought
beef.
about that.
No, I'd make a noise.
Is vomiting
I try so hard to be
At the end of
silent.
it, yeah, at the very end of it, you can hear a little Australian. He's like, "Wah,
It's the chunda. That's why it has a special name.
beef bourguignon."
Damn,
Shout
what
at
would,
the
what would
toilet.
an
Have you
Asian
heard that?
vomit be like?
Beef bourguignon.
It's got to be slightly accented.
Yes.
Oh, you found
I think at the end of a black vomit, you go, God damn. God damn.
Ah, it's
Look
great.
at him. Look at him.
I'm not going to make fun of you. I'll take you on the podcast and let everybody know about it.
I'm not going to make fun of you. Look at he's walking shirtless back to the bathroom.
That's a bourguignon shuffle.
It's the Bourguignon show. Like, leave me alone. Stop.
You don't have to lock it.
You don't have to lock it.
It's pretty loud.
I'm sorry.
No. Get the Bourguignon. It's very funny.
Hang it out.
You got shy.
I'll leave you alone. All right, I'm done.
Isn't it- But wouldn't that be a good?
I do,
like at
absolutely.
the end of a sitcom, the credits come up, and then he goes, "Ah, Bourguignon."
Bourguignon.
Absolutely.
I think
That
that's
was the Bourguignon coming up.
It was great. It was
We
not
went
the
to a
Bourguignon's
French
fault.
restaurant.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite meals. I had the Beaujolais with the Bourguignon.
What
and
what were you drinking?
I was drinking a beautiful wine.
Yeah, we have some
I
nice
cannot
wine.
pace myself with wine. It's very.
I'm telling you, wine used to be like fucking badass drink. Like that was like fentanyl back in the 20s.
Undiluted wine?
Wine was for real, like sailors and badasses. It was considered like if you
Yeah.
did in like 1910 or even like the late 1800s. If you drank wine, you were like an absolute fucking
I
monster.
think it went for, like winos.
Yeah, they
Like,
called it
when
like,
you read like Bukowski, he's like, I'm fucking at Skid Row with all the winos.
Exactly.
Like, you guys are just drinking wine.
dude. Franzia hit the block in like 1890, and dudes are like completely.
Franzia made it to me. You fucking get a box of that shit. Yeah.
Do you know about the cocaine wine that the Pope was on?
What?
They would, back when like Coca-Cola and people were mixing cocaine with their products, there was a special cocaine wine. And the Vatican ordered like thousands of bottles of this wine, and the Pope was
Fuck
just
yeah.
loving it.
Must
Have you seen the Pope right now?
He's not doing well.
He looked like shit.
Yes. We might have a
seen that guy
conclave at
lately?
some
Pope
point.
John Paul?
No,
Frankie.
Francis. He
Oh,
looked.
Pope Francis.
Yeah.
He had like bronchitis. They said so he couldn't even talk. He was just up there like
He's been unwell for a while. He's not stepping down.
his
He's
head, his
What?
fucking neck fat is. I mean, I'm not one to judge on that category, but god damn,
Yeah, he'd be,
You see
he'd
where
be
it
getting the
goes.
Biden
He had
treatment, yeah.
he's like
his neck fat is like
the dude from Mad Max. He's just
it's
like.
truly impressive.
Let me see this.
I think
guy.
he only had one lung to begin with.
He has double pneumonia, like
He's
in both.
double
Yeah.
both lungs.
We must pray for the Pope.
I'm not making fun of him, but they did him dirty with this.
Damn, I didn't realize the Pope was that fucked up.
He's
Wasn't
not-
he like
Washington Post was doing him dirty on this.
dude?
mean,
They
look,
look
man.
this sleepy.
Yeah, they don't got to do that to him.
Yeah, that's
We
your
need a
grandpa
new-
at the end.
I mean, again, I'm not going to rush this Pope, but we do need a new Pope.
It's time.
I'm ready
Goddamn.
for cool young American Pope.
When
The
did
young
we-
Pope activated me when
That's
I
what
watched
I'm
it. It's
saying.
like, that's
Yeah.
what the church needs.
When did we elect Francis? Wasn't it?
They don't.
Oh, like ages ago. It was like 10 years ago.
He was the first guy to
10,
come
but look
out.
at
He
him
was
10 years
like,
ago.
It's a hard job.
He was looking all right.
he was decent.
This is
He had a bit of a twinkle in his eye. Double pneumonia, cocaine, wine.
beef bourguignon. You got the bourguignon going.
That would be a cool life, and like the absolute utter, like the top hierarchy of the church would be probably sick as hell.
Have you seen the new Conclave movie?
No, is it any good?
It's not as good as the young Pope. That's all I could
Yeah.
think. But it is. It's great until the last 10 minutes when you find out, spoiler, that the guy they've just elected is intersex Pope with a womb. And then and it's like, it's written by a Church of England guy, so they're all just like very sensitive. Like, wouldn't that be interesting? What is a man? You go, this was a great drama about one of the candidates had a secret family. He was black and homophobic, and people are like, you only like him because he's black. And they're all having it. It's great. There's like arguments and what's the future of the church? And then just at the end, there's a terrorist attack, and people go, let's get the trans woman or the intersex person. It's a problematic. But Ray Fiennes is great, and Stanley Tucci. Everything Stanley
Wait,
Tucci's
so they have like
in
a
is wonderful.
serious like religious
He's
drama
delight-
that ends with a trans pope?
Yeah. Intersex
Fuck.
Pope.
I wish I.
You mean like a natural one, like a natural?
Yeah,
trans?
like it's a little Mexican guy who's like, I found out that I had a uterus. And I
They're
decided to
killing
keep
the
it.
Mexicans with this trans shit.
What?
They got this and fucking.
Have they got another big trans
There's
person?
a big Mexican trans movie.
Really?
Amelia. It's like they're getting all the Oscars. Amelia Perez. I watched it.
How was it?
It's fucking terrible. It's one of the worst pieces of shit I've ever seen.
It's about a Mexican trans.
It's about a cartel leader that transitions.
Nice.
They quit the cartel, and the way they're hiding is transitioning.
Okay.
But instantly, the character becomes like a sympathetic character.
Oh, I thought you
It's
did.
like, yeah, they were just beheading everyone. It's like, oh, they trans. You're like, oh, I love them.
So they want.
And it's a fucking musical with not really good singing.
It sounds
It's crazy.
great. As a description, if someone said this is my
I know, that's
cartel
why I
trans
watched it.
musical, that
Yeah.
sounds.
Yeah, that's
But
why
if
I
it's
want.
played
yeah.
straight,
It's a cool idea. It's a cool premise.
Yeah.
Cartel boss becomes Queen of the
yeah.
South, basically.
Yeah,
Becomes a trans.
and then comes back. They think that the family think. Then he Mrs. Doubtfire's the family.
Nice.
It truly does. He comes back to his family, and he's like, "It's me."
What?
Yeah,
Damn.
which it was clearly him.
Are you sure you weren't watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians?
No, we had that conversation for real. While we were watching it, it was like, damn, this is what it must have been like. Where like a little girl is holding, or he's holding a little girl as a woman now, and the little girl's like, I just miss my dad so much. I miss the way he smelled. I loved him, and the Mrs. Doubtfire's like,
Oh.
Did you ever see the Kardashians episodes where Bruce is obviously starting to transition into Caitlyn?
No.
But they're hiding it from the audience. There's like 2 seasons where it's just the hair gets longer, gets smoother. He moves out of the house. They go, the marriage is fine. I'm just living in a different house across town. But then it's still... He
I
just
never
like
saw that
long,
part.
weird hair, just demolishes everybody in table tennis. Is working through some feelings. Just beating all the other Kardashians in table tennis. It's a great, weird arc where everyone's going, this is normal. Nothing's wrong. Nothing strange is
I
happening.
mean, that was. I've like forever tipped my hat to the Bruce Caitlyn. It's a wild move
yeah,
just to be like, peace. Because then that forces your wife to divorce you.
Yes.
And you can be like, no, I didn't want this.
Many a
And
time in a
lawyers
bad
involved.
relationship I thought about. Because you never want to break up with someone. You want them to break up with you. That's how I always felt
Yeah.
in a bad relationship. It's like, what if
Yeah.
I could become gay? What if
And-
I genuinely was trans? Then you'd have to leave.
And just to sweeten the deal, you get to be a lesbian.
It is sick.
Bruce is a lesbian, or excuse me,
Yeah.
Caitlyn is a lesbian.
Caitlyn with a
for
C
you.
was the nastiest one.
good for you.
Caitlyn is a lesbian, which is like to break up, to get divorced and become a lesbian might be dunking on a lady as hard as you possibly can.
Yeah,
Be like, I'm a fucking girl.
and still fucking.
Yeah.
Did Bruce go the whole? Pardon me.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Bless you. Thank you.
Did the Jenner
You did,
person
you bless-
remove the sex organ?
Yeah,
I
No,
don't
I
know.
don't think so.
if they did
not
not,
a-
you're exactly right. This is the ultimate.
Yeah.
It's the best move possible.
You have tits.
Just get some fucking jugs.
Hold up.
Sex change or
Oh.
no?
In 2017, Caitlyn Jenner underwent a bottom surgery.
What?
In what year?
2017.
Okay.
So that thing been gone for a
Oh,
while.
that thing's been gone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey man, you can fully les out now.
But you can't. Certainly, you definitely can't come. There's no way if they build you a vagina, you can't.
Dude.
Where would the orgasm come
You
from?
don't. Hey,
Caitlyn
What?
can do
you're
it.
making me sick right now.
Why?
Why are you
Prostrate.
talking about other people's genitals? They didn't push it on you.
I don't know if
make
you've
you
been to a
talk
public
about it?
library. That's all it is,
Yeah,
back
no,
to
I was-
back.
I was
You can probably
talking-
still get that prostate going. And it's
Yeah.
just probably like a nuclear explosion when you cut off the fucking D's
Yeah.
and B's.
Probably puke it out. Where's it go? You go, oh, beef bourguignon.
There's nothing further from coming than
much
that
cum.
particular vomit.
It's a great question. I know. I don't know.
Can they still hit the prostate on a? Right.
I think they somehow
On
attach
a
your old
M to
penis head
F?
to your belly button, so that it's kind of like a remote control. You can,
Mine might fit. Mine might not break the surface. I got a deep belly button and a tiny dong.
be perfect.
That
You'd
thing
be
might. I
unsearched.
might be able to hide it.
You'd be unsearched.
But this will be my little secret. I have a little door in my
It's
shirt.
just a little joystick.
What are you doing? a little door. I go, ooh, the Indian in the cupboard.
Yeah, that's like an
It's a
age-old
great
mystery.
movie. I don't know why that disappeared. I don't know why
Indian in the
people aren't
Cupboard?
celebrating Indian in the Cupboard. They never pushed. There's no like Indian in the Cupboard
Oh,
merch.
I guess maybe they're, because Indians.
There's
now.
that one and
Yeah.
the bird that could talk in the basement. I think it was called Paulie. Remember there was a little parrot in the basement who lived a
I
beautiful
don't
life.
remember that
and
one. I
told
remember
somebody?
I remember the wee Indian in the cupboard.
Yeah,
I remember that was a pro-Indian movie. I think, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
He wasn't just a toy. He was a
Yeah, but
man.
I
who
don't
had his
think that.
land taken away.
For sure. But you're probably kind of like pissed that, like, you know, if you're Native American, you're like, we're in a fucking cupboard now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
If you don't want to be a sports team, a kick-ass sports
You
team,
definitely
you
don't
don't
wanna
want
be
to
a
be a
white kid's
tiny.
toy.
Yeah, you don't want to be a tiny white child's toy in a cupboard.
But he learns peace with the cowboy.
Right.
I think that was the point of the movie.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
They probably
It was
wanted
a special
revenge.
cupboard that
Just
brought
remember
all the
the
toys
book.
to life. But then the cowboy toys were like, we're getting him. We're getting that Indian.
That'd be a cool movie if, like, you know, they did that movie like when Hitler won, like, quote unquote, if the Native Americans won. That'd be cool.
That would be sick.
If we lost and just all became Native Americans.
That
All
would be
like, everyone is last samurai.
It's a good idea. All
technically
the
would
all the
be-
Europeans that came here just kept losing
Yeah,
for 400 years.
yeah.
Everyone's
guns
just like,
stopped
I'm
working.
going. I'm gonna fucking get it this time.
I think the Ethiopians were the only ones.
Yeah, nope. You're one of us, brother. Yeah,
The
that happened a
Ethiopians
lot.
did it.
Yeah, the Ethiopians
They
survived.
kept trying to take the Ethiopians.
Yeah.
They held on.
Did they really?
And the Siamese managed to hold on. The Thai people. I think they're the only ones who got their own monarchy. And the Japanese. That's it.
Yeah, Ethiopia
They all had great
withstood
music in the
Ethiopia
70s.
held it down.
held down the battle.
Even
Yeah.
when the WAPs came and knocking recently.
Really?
Yeah, Mussolini tried to
Historically,
get in there.
Although
Mussolini.
they do have Ethiopians do have a very distinct. I guess because they're on like are they on like towards the tip of Africa?
There was a guy in Chicago. No, this is all right. This is weird, but they don't. There's like a ruling class of Ethiopia, and they don't think it's biological. They can't find like a gene that does it. But if you join the ruling class of Ethiopia, and they're all from all over the place, they all just start looking the same for some reason. No one can figure it out.
What?
It's very strange. But you can pick Ethiopian. Like I can see.
Oh yeah,
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 Ethiopian and Somalian are very distinct.
yeah,
yeah,
Kenyan. I'm getting better at Kenyan. The
Nice.
tribes within Kenya, I got nothing.
yeah,
I cannot.
You'll figure it out.
Maasai.
yeah. I used to deliver beer to a couple Ethiopian restaurants back in the day, and I remember being like, yeah. Once you like get in, you're like, oh, I could spot these dudes
Yeah.
from anywhere.
Yeah.
7-Eleven by our old house.
Yeah. Yep. Ethiopian fellers.
Great Ethiopians.
I went on a date with the owner of that 7-Eleven. Brief one date.
What?
Yeah. No, the owner's daughter.
I was gonna say I met the owner, dude. That was a guy. That was an Ethiopian guy.
The owner's daughter. I went on a date with the owner's daughter, and I was like kind of starstruck. She's like, my dad owns a 7-Eleven in Lancaster. And I was like,
You're like, bro, I've been in that.
Whoa.
I walked to that.
I've been
7 I
so
love
high in that
7-Eleven,
store
yeah.
so many times. It was cool.
You'd
We
be
just like,
damn. Have you ever met the black guy that opens the door? He's the man.
yeah, it was really. I remember being like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
that's
Yeah,
best.
there was a 7-Eleven near Drexel University that was just. I think it was honestly like the highest grossing 7-Eleven.
It had to be.
It was nonstop.
Is there anything
dude.
special about the 7-Eleven or just the placement?
Just location.
Was, yeah.
Yeah, it was just right on a
And the
college
Ethiopians
campus.
were great.
They were good.
Ethiopians are also beautiful ladies.
Yes,
Yeah.
very much so. But yeah, there was the line.
We all agree.
Some of the dudes there had a bit of attitude. Like
That
some of
worked?
the cashiers, yeah. Some of the youngsters had a bit of an attitude, but they were getting
The clientele seemed to have the biggest attitude.
they were getting assaulted.
I
yeah,
ran into the clientele a lot.
yeah, true. Yeah, I will
It's
say
just
American.
drunk college kids and the locals.
Yeah, I've witnessed and
The locals and the drunk college kids.
it's
Everyone was disrespecting the
a lot of Mr.
Ethiopians.
Disrespectfuls.
A lot of Mr. Disrespectfuls.
Yeah, it was very much. I remember witnessing my first ever like Black American versus like Middle Eastern, which I believe Ethiopian could be almost mistaken for Middle Eastern.
Yeah,
And it was
it was a battle. I witnessed it,
unforgiving,
Yeah,
unforgiving of just trying to get a salmon cream cheese bagel and just being like, put it on there, Obama. Spread it
Yeah.
out. It's like
mine
God.
was a lottery ticket dispute.
Oh.
And I was they almost like looked at me as like a mediator. Both sides kept going to me. Like I
Did
was next in
someone
line
have
and they
a
kept going like, "You believe
Successful
this
lottery
shit?"
ticket?
Yeah.
Or what was? How do you have a lottery ticket dispute?
It was just taking, I think there was a language barrier a little.
He wanted to buy. It was about. It wasn't
I think
even
it was-
redeeming a prize. It was
Yeah.
getting the opportunity.
Yeah. I think it was redeeming tickets. I think the guy was maybe going too slow for the customers.
He wanted his money to get more scratches.
He wants his money and he wants it now.
Do you call them scratchies?
Yeah, scratch offs.
Yeah, scratch offs.
Yeah.
But
I'll
yeah, I
be back
remember.
on that.
Huh?
I lost my card, so now I have to pay with my phone. Like I have to pay ahead of
yeah.
time because I can't insert the card. I'm waiting, but then when I overpay and there's a little gap in the amount of gas to what I've given them,
You get some scratchies.
give me the scratchies.
Don't they read?
How's it going?
Because
You-
you got to prepay.
You
I
scratch
got to
off,
prepay
man?
now. That's all I want to spend my excess money on is a little scratch. I try not to. I'm not overdoing. I'm not going. Give me $400 worth of gasoline.
There are the $100 scratch offs. I've seen people do those, and
That's
it's like
bizarre.
crazy.
When I was door-to-door sales, I would do that to get through the day. I would walk around with the. That's how I knew. I didn't realize I was depressed selling cable television door-to-door until a couple of weeks later, I was like, I didn't used to spend $50 on scratch-off cards every day. That's new.
Yeah, that's those. I always forget. They're like, I mean, a lot of people play them. They're big, man. My old boss used to rip like several $100 scratch offs daily. It was just like, bro, put them down.
Jeez, your fingers start getting discolored from a little bit. You can tell that there's a problem. There's a lot of lint following you around. A little tiny bits of plastic.
I kind of that sounds nice.
A little scratchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're exciting.
It's a great birthday present for a child. It's the one bit of gambling that you can get a child in on.
Yeah, true. And then be like, let me see what you get there. Let me see that.
That would be nice to get a kid a gambling gift.
Oh,
Be like,
do you not do that here?
Give him a card. Yeah, we give scratch offs,
Yeah.
but I'm saying like
Yeah.
I placed a futures bet on the Anaheim Angels for you.
For you.
$150. This thing's gonna pay out fucking crazy if they win. It's a nice
You the
gift.
over.
That'd be putting
Yeah.
on like parlays for your.
Yeah, I put together a nice parlay for you.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's
It
watch.
might hit next year. We'll see.
That's kind of cool.
$50 on it.
Not bad.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't hit, you owe me.
If it doesn't hit,
Say
I'm coming
20.
back. And
Do you know the
owe me
Eurovision-
60. You owe me. There's gonna be. There's a big.
Do you know what the
there's a little-
Eurovision Song Contest is?
Yeah.
This is what I always think about gambling on it, but this is the year that I finally take it seriously. Because I think I can pick which song is going to win. They let you know what all the songs are beforehand. Every country in Europe has their own song, and then they compete and they vote. But I think I could pick the winning song. And
How
really
would
dumb
you
money
pick?
for that. I would listen to them and feel it in my heart. What was the correct song?
What show is this?
Eurovision Song
We,
Contest.
we should be doing that in America. We should go state by state.
They tried it once.
True.
They tried it
Yeah, we
once.
should
It
be
was
doing
an
it.
enormous failure. I don't know why.
We got to bring it back.
We have.
We should do state by state everything. We should do a state
have-
fighting contest.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like America Olympics, basically.
Yeah.
I like America.
Yeah. Why do we
Olympics.
stop at high school? Well, yeah, I guess we have like the NFL.
Oh, Trump was just talking about this.
Really?
Yeah, this was one of Trump's first day playing.
The America Olympics?
Yeah, like the great. Yeah, he's like, we're gonna have football. He's like every state. Yeah, remember he was talking about like having an American fair.
What, like state
Yes,
of
he
origin?
wants to have
Bring
a
that
fire
back,
up a
and he was
World
like,
Fair.
in that we're gonna have the American games
What? It's like everyone has a football team with the like
from their state.
That's great. We
Be
do
awesome.
that in
So it'd be
Australia. with
Steelers
the state of
and
origin, but
Eagles.
there's only two.
No, high school.
Oh.
It'd be like all-star teams from each state. It'd be the sickest thing ever, dude.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Just Wyoming is going to get crashed by
Rhode Island's
California.
in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh my
California and
God.
Texas versus Rhode Island and Connecticut. They're gonna get the Ocon man out there.
That's his World Fair, dude. A World Fair now would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why haven't we had one?
Because the
Because the
mud
French
slides-
showed you up one time.
the mud floods, the mud slides.
Wait, what was the mudslides?
You don't
Did
even
you have a lot
want
of
to
deaths at a
know.
World's Fair?
No,
You don't want to know about the mud floods and the history
Tell
of
them about
Tartaria.
Tartaria, yeah.
No, we don't want to talk about Tartaria.
What's Tartaria?
Oh,
got
wait,
to do
is
with
this?
the
Oh,
World
this is
Fair?
the secret society.
We don't want to talk about
No, we don't
Tartaria
want
and
to
the
talk
hidden.
about
Can
it.
I-
Why are
I
they
wanna-
covering up all these beautiful architectures with just bricks and shit? Come on, man.
I don't know.
They're trying to hide
And
our
why are the
past.
windows in the ground?
Wait, what's Tartaria have to do with the fucking
You don't
World
wanna
Fair?
know. We don't want to know about
You
it.
don't
You
wanna
don't
get-
want to
we don't
know.
gotta- we don't gotta get
dude.
into
You
it.
don't
All right,
even
let me.
wanna
I want to
know.
ask. I want to ask something.
No, I don't. I don't know.
Did you ever read Wimbledon, the script I gave you?
Oh yeah. No, I did not.
You did not. Okay.
Did not.
Because I don't think I've ever spoken to Matt about it, and I've not spoken about it publicly. But
You lost me on the pitch.
I did
When
lose
you-
you on the pitch when I said the
pitch
coach was
tough.
fat.
He was like, the coach is just a big, fat, ugly fucker.
I didn't
And
say
he's like,
that.
and I want you to play him. And I was like, oh, all right, you piece
He's
of shit. I'm not
heavy
reading
set
that.
for a tennis player. But I wanted to do. It's a story about an older coach who can't play anymore, and if they find
You
this
sure
dog,
you want to put the script out? Because this is big. All right, go
you
ahead.
think I shouldn't describe it?
Let's
It's
get
about.
it.
I'm just saying it's about a dog who plays tennis. We're now making it a
Now
graphic
keep
novel.
going because I like what happens in Japan.
All right. There's a little girl who has a dog, and he's a golden retriever, and he's very good at tennis.
It's Air Bud, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but this old coach is like, I want to win a golden slam. I want to take this dog to all the great grand slams and win. And that's the only thing worth doing in tennis. But the first one they have to go to is Japan. And
Wimbledon runs into a PR disaster.
yeah, I want him to not shake a guy's hand. And everyone is very, but they're like, great dishonor to not shake a man's hand. And they start throwing swords because they want the dog to commit suicide. And then the dog goes up to the opponent's bag and opens it, and child pornography and marijuana come out of the bag. And people go, he was a bad guy. Wimbledog was right not to shake his hand. But then they're only upset about the marijuana. They're like, the child pornography was good. That was some of the best child pornography we've ever seen. We love that in Japan, but marijuana we don't tolerate at all. But I think this is a good family movie. I'll send it to you again. I'm making it a graphic novel. And I asked very briefly and you said yes, and I didn't get a commitment publicly, but I'm using we've started the artwork for Wimbledog. I've used your likeness in a graphic novel about.
Well, hold on a second. I didn't know it was about child. I didn't know the child porn happened.
You shut it down.
You shut it down.
Okay, good.
You're not doing the child pornography.
All right.
Yeah,
it's also not you. It's a character that looks exactly like you in a graphic novel that a beautiful man in Tulsa is drawing at the moment. But I think you should, if you ever get time.
Well, what happens to it with Wimbledon?
I don't want to spoil the story about how he has to fight a robot dog at the end of the American Open. There's also a role for Matt as the evil villain in charge of the tennis federation who's offended that there's a dog competing.
I can see me getting a little power hungry. Yeah.
But I think Wimbledog, stand-up comedy, that was my Love Me Do. This is my Sergeant Pepper's, Wimbledog.
Yeah.
I'm moving into the future. I believe in it.
So that's all.
It doesn't have to be
Matt's
that fan.
dabbling in graphic arts as well with the.
I have.
I've seen the cartoons. I was
Garfield,
inspired.
Oh yeah, true.
Prostitute.
Secret prostitute Garfield Patreon project.
No, I don't know about this now. Secret prostitute.
Yeah, Miss Lasagna, bro. Someone, a secret artist, sent me a comic strip. It's actually really well done.
And you're funny. You're the Medici family.
I'm the Medici family. I was like,
you're filling his coffers. You're saying, I need more art.
He goes, I don't know what to do with this. I'm like, bro, please let me put this on the Patreon. Everyone hates it. I can't stop putting it up there. It's about Garfield becoming a trans street walking prostitute, and then just John trying to get Garfield off the streets and out.
I would have made him a John. That would have been so easy. John would be trying to buy.
No, John's appalled. Just a sweet little kitty.
Yeah.
And then John falls into the underworld in effort to save Garfield.
What's the dog doing? What's the dog
Odie's
called?
part of the Yakuza.
Damn, you guys you're overlapping a little.
Oh, America's ready for a beautiful story about a dog that does something.
Dude, for real, dog sports was like a big genre.
And then it went away. Hollywood complains that no one's going to see movies, and then they're making weird trans Mexican cartel musicals. Make a movie about a dog that wins at sport, and people will flock back to the cinema.
People were Air Bud had what they have 3 Air Buds.
It was football, soccer, probably a couple basketball ones.
Yeah.
Air Bud went to space.
I didn't know that.
Space Bud. I knew he went to space. Movie Valhalla, dude.
Yeah.
Damn. Beethoven was a great dog who saved the family. Lassie was a great dog.
Homeward Bound is a great dog movie.
Yeah.
I watched that a bunch of times with my kids recently.
Shadow.
Yep. Chances, yeah.
Hold on, what's the
cat's name?
Yeah.
Chance, Shadow.
There's 14 Air Bud movies.
Missy?
14.
Missy. Holy fuck.
Missy?
It's Missy.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I loved the fuck out of that movie. It got me every time.
I know.
Shadow fell. I didn't see it coming every single time.
Did you ever see My Dog Skip? It's Frankie Muniz. He's got a beautiful dog, and when it seems like the dog dies, it's
really
dog dying in a movie is the only time I really cry.
Yeah,
it's a good move though.
All the animals in Homeward Bound died. Like they killed a bunch of animals making that movie.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Milo and Otis?
Oh yeah,
Milo and Otis. They were
because they survive in the end.
That was the Korean or Japanese. Milo and Otis used to be my go-to.
They killed a bunch of dogs to make Milo and Otis.
It was a puppy, pug, and a kitten.
You'd have to.
They were taught, and at one point they fight a bear, and apparently they were just tossing those things.
There was no need to do that for real.
Yeah, they filmed it for real, and they finally got it because I think the bear finally got full from pugs.
That can't be
and
true.
Then they kept throwing
Is that
them
true?
in. Yeah.
Oh,
well, they definitely in Homeward Bound threw a cat into a river.
They also do that in.
Do they really?
In Milo and Otis, and they lost a couple cats in the river.
You used to be able to kill animals in movies. Now they've always got a thing saying no animals were harmed. I was watching an old Russian movie and a horse really falls down the stairs.
What?
That was a hard watch. And then I watched Apocalypse Now.
Apocalypse Now is nuts.
And they just have a cow at the end.
They cut a
big
cow.
knives.
Yeah.
And they just like hack and like.
I mean, if they ate it afterwards, that's kind of.
Yeah, it was.
To eat.
He filmed like a real actual ritual.
Yeah.
Like Francis Ford Coppola's wife was like, I just saw some villagers hacking a cow apart. Do you want to put that in the movie? And he went, all right.
Obviously.
It needs something in the third act to really give
it. Directed, Milo and Otis directed by Masanori Hata.
Oh no,
and Kan Ichikawa.
I didn't know it was that Japanese movie.
It is.
I didn't know that either.
I've heard what's his name? Lewis talked about this. It was very funny. Yeah, Luis Gomez was
Did he?
the first person I heard break this story. Yeah, they were tossing some dogs and
They'd have to get a new replacement pug every time. Pugs luckily look pretty similar.
Have you seen their skulls?
yeah,
I can't stop thinking about
What's
it.
up with their skulls?
It's
just
a circle.
deformed, Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's the ugliest, weirdest. We did that to them.
I know.
Well, Chinese emperors did that to them to have just a fun little thing.
That
around
must
the
have
back.
been so tight when you finally like turn a wolf into a tiny little thing.
You've done it.
big guy.
Whoa!
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And when they sneeze, their eyes fall out sometimes.
Really?
Pugs are great.
That was
though.
another movie idea. I wanted someone, all right, like greyhound racing. Does it have to be a greyhound? Maybe there's a guy who thinks his pug has it in him, you know? But then at the end, the dog sneezes and its eyes fall out. So that could be a fun.
Then a Japanese businessman throws it at a bear.
Having a movie, a heartwarming story about a pug that ends in its eyes falling out from sneezing would be pretty great. And then be like, we're just raising awareness to pug deformity. But then, like, what do you do? Just like, wipe out the pugs?
Let's breed it with a slightly longer faced animal.
Yeah, start breeding. Yeah,
Start breeding a nose back into the pug. The Pug
Yeah.
Nose Restoration Project. Society, and you're just making pugs have
Tommy-
sex with Great
That'd be
Danes
nice.
over
Tommy
and over
Pope
again.
had a pug, and it makes me laugh.
That is
He
funny.
had a long. It was huge. He showed me a picture of it. It was like a fucking 10-foot long pug. It was laying flat on the porch with its arms and legs out.
What the fuck?
I was like, this is the biggest pug I've ever seen. He was like, oh, that's Bufferini Marie. His pug's name was Bufferini Marie.
Was it a wiener dog mixed with a pug?
No, it was just straight pug. It was just a big one.
What?
And I just love that it had a WAP name, Bufferini Marie. Think of it, Tommy Pope with a pug.
Bufferini Marie.
Come here,
is-
Bufferini.
Bufferini Marie is so fun. I never really thought about being a dog in an Italian household.
You're probably getting hit.
No,
It's probably crazy.
probably-
I think
get
about
hit.
it every day. I wake up and I think if I was a dog at an Italian household with all the pasta that the problem with that pug, the nonno was there. Going,
Yeah.
You're so skinny. Let's give her the dog.
It's got to be like dramatic. It's got to be like the Roman Empire. You're just at the top. You're being treated like a fucking absolute god.
Yeah, true.
Next thing you know, they're rising up against you. You're just
Wops
getting
are angry.
sweat. You're eating just delicious cuisine, sitting on like a nice silk pillow.
It's better than Irish dog.
Irish
You
dogs are
had
the
some
worst,
you had
bro.
some guys hitting dogs.
Dude, our dogs got beat. I thought you could hit dogs until like maybe 6 years ago.
We've discussed it. I've witnessed Phil punched. He fucking punched dogs. He punched him in the head. The dog was being bad. He hit Riggins. He popped Riggins. That was recently.
Did you get his shoulder into it, or is it just a little?
Like a jab to the top of the dog's head. You know what
That's
the
frowned on.
fuck was that?
That is frowned upon.
Dude, it was so normal, man. I saw dogs getting beat. Like, there was one house.
Popped it in the fucking
I would
head.
go to one house where if the dog was seen in the kitchen, it would be viciously kicked as hard as possible every day. It was just a daily occurrence. The
What
dog
kind
would
of
be in the
dog?
kitchen. It was like this orange shitty mutt. It was like a fat. It would look like a lab mixed with like a dingo. It was just a shitty standard yellow 55-pound fat mutt. And if it was spied in the kitchen, it would try to like go under the little countertop
He's
and just
trying
be
to get- Good for him though. Just keep going back.
right true.
He's like, oh, you guys can't hurt me.
Right home from work and just being like, I gotta get up hard as possible.
To not learn the lesson is a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
That shows that they're not being too abusive because the dog's still got hope.
yeah.
I think this dog was just dumb. I think it would just be like, it just was like,
beating
I
a
think it would
retarded
just get
dog
cold and be like,
every
I'm going to go lay in the sun and would just like lay in the sun for 4
Just get
hours
his ass
and then
beat.
wake up to just a giant man being like, God damn it. Yeah, if it was spotted in the kitchen, it could, it was supposed to stay in the mudroom with just a cold tile floor. And when I was little, we had an outside dog. We had a dog that like did not really come inside that much ever. And it would just, if it was off the leash, it would hop the fence and bite people.
I mean,
It was so
the
bad.
craziest one is when you see a house where they have the big cages out front, the dog in the cage.
I had an outside cage dog as an adult for a while.
That's a
I
scary
brought
house.
it in. It was only when we were working. It would sit in like a cage in the backyard and just howl.
Some people have the
Phil
full
installed
time.
a giant chain link fence in our basement. And we put Shaq in there and he would fucking break out. He would rip through the fence.
He'll chew out.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
great.
there was when I had the Akita, and then there was like its brother, my ex-wife's like mom and stepdad got it. And then when we separated houses to like when they're like mom and stepdad lived with us for a while, but for a little bit, we lived with them. I guess it was at mom's house, but they took their dog and they built like a dog jail in their basement, and it totally like
Just rip it out, yeah.
destroyed it.
You
Dude.
turn the lights out and leave it down there.
Yeah, they freak.
It's gonna go nuts.
Well, they won't do it. They're like, there's dogs that are like, I'll die. Dude, Andrew's dog, Zeus, R.I.P. Zeus. But dude, it jumped out of the second story one time. Like, just because he didn't have windows in his house.
When he said it would stand on the it
Dude.
would like stand on the roof.
Yes. So he was a 3-story house. Spud didn't have windows in his house for a long time. So he had a window. He was living in a windowless house in West Philly, and his dog would get out on the 3rd floor, go up on, it was like a parapet. It was like a roof. Like it was like the window, and then there was like a strip of roof like this wide, and it would pace back and forth.
It was huge.
A big fucking, it was like
And it fell or it jumped out of
it's the
this.
second story. It jumped out of the second story, but it would just patrol. So it would sit. It was in like, dude, it was in the fucking hood, and he had this giant, like, mastiff white pit bull that would stand on his 3rd floor like a gargoyle.
Yeah.
It was fucking nuts.
It was actually
and it would
good.
just wait for him
It's
every
good
day.
security though.
It for real was.
Yeah.
I mean, I would get like superstitious if I saw that.
Yeah.
Just walking by, and I've seen him. He would
It's
just
a fever
pace
dream.
and then just sit like this on the top on the 3rd
Yeah,
floor.
that's the devil. It's literally omen. That is an actual demon.
I know.
That's nice.
This show is brought to you by BetterHelp. What are some of your relationship green flags? What do you like?
Tits.
What gets you going? Green flag. Tits are a good green flag. We often hear about red flags we should avoid, but what if we focus more on looking for the green flags in our
I
friends and
focus
partners?
almost entirely on the green flags.
True.
The
Just
tits.
my wife waving me down, being like, "I'm right here. The runway's right here." I
Yep.
say, "Yo, get
Yep.
that thing
I'll
ready for
ignore
me,
all the
girl."
red flags because you're giant fucking green flags.
If you're not sure what they look like, therapy can help you identify green flags. Actively
Don't
practice.
need no help there.
Actively practice them. in your-
Sorry, better help. You can kick rocks. I can see tits from a mile away.
Actively practice them in our relationships and embody that green flag energy.
Ooh.
You ready for this? Yourself.
My
You are,
tits.
you are the green flag. You have been the green flag the whole.
So wait, BetterHelp's suggesting that I squeeze my own tits while I jack off?
Yeah,
All right.
that's exactly it. Whether you're dating, married, building a friendship, or squeezing your
Allegedly.
tits while jerking off, allegedly, or just working on yourself, it's time to form relationships that love you back, dude.
They're helping us.
I do gotta love myself
Well, they
back.
fucking better.
Okay. Broader. Give me the broader benefits of you personally of therapy. How about learning positive coping skills?
That'd be nice.
How to set boundaries?
Mm.
Or maybe it just empowers you to be the best version of yourself. It isn't all about people who experience major trauma, etc. BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide. That's 10 million tits. Access a diverse network of more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. Guys, easily switch therapists anytime.
30,000 credentialed
No.
therapists. 60,000 tits.
Guys, here's a call to action. Discover your relationship green flags with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/MSSP to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/MSSP. What are you waiting for, guys?
They keep coming back.
Dude, let's be real. 2025 has been all about change. Whether it's work, personal stuff, or just the daily grind, it can be hard to keep up. But here's the deal. When things get hectic, we don't have to go through it alone. Embrace the power of nature and elevate your everyday life with
Fuck that. Fuck this shit.
Embrace it with Via. Trusted by over 500,000 happy customers, Via is a Swiss Army knife of wellness, dedicated to harnessing the natural benefits of hemp to create a high-quality wellness products. Dedicated to harnessing the natural benefits of hemp to create high-quality wellness products. Whether you're looking to improve your sleep, focus, recovery, add a little pep to your step, or just get high, Via has something for you with products ranging from 0 to 100 milligrams of THC.
I'll tell you what, man. I was goofing off and making fun of Via. They've won me over.
Yeah. You think
I'm right
that
back.
the honesty of maybe just wanting to get high.
Yeah, let's just get fucking high as shit.
Via gives you the power to blaze your own trail. Dude, how you like that
now they're being
wordplay?
funny, and I'm back, Via.
I mean, that was a real-time reaction. Via is well renowned for their award-winning THC and THC-free gummies, THCA flower, soothing topicals, and calming drops, all crafted with the highest quality hemp sourced from trusted, independently owned American farms. And the best part? Via legally ships to nearly all states in the U.S. in discreet packaging directly to your door with a worry-free guarantee. No medical card required. So if you're 21 plus, check out our link to Via's website link in our description and use code MSSP for 15% off. And if you're new to Via, get a free gift of your choice.
It's crazy, Matt. You went from
I smoked down on them.
you went from selling weed.
True.
Now you're big time. Bro.
True, just fucking
you're top G. You made it.
Moving the keys on my cell phone, dude, like
Yep.
Rick Ross. I actually have smoked Via's weed. I do like it.
Nice.
And I like how you can just get it right to your door because it's THCA hemp, dude. It's not weed.
Yeah.
If you're 21 plus, check out the link to Via in our description. Use the code MSSP to receive 15% off. And if you're new to Via, get a free gift of your choice. After you purchase, they ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them that we sent you. Again, check out the link to Via in our description and use the code MSSP to receive 15% off. Enhance your everyday with Via. And I will say, it is a good gift to bring if you're about to hang out with a lady. If you've been chatting her online for a while. I mean, 21 plus adults, obviously. Enhance your everyday with Via. But yeah, R.I.P. Zeus. He was the best. He would be in the basement. He would just like chew fucking pipes in the basement. He was so funny. And once he got older, when the sun would go down, he would go. Remember, I brought him to our old house. Yeah. I watched him for Spud
Blue
one
was
time.
my favorite.
Blue was great.
Blue ripping the woodman's food right out of his hand was the craziest thing I've ever seen. We were just. I know we've talked about it a bunch of times on here, but whose dog was that? Was that
Tom's.
Tom?
Yeah,
Had
dog.
this-
R.I.P. as well.
He
That dog
stole
just
a
died.
dog's
man's
fucking
food out of his
ruled.
That
hands.
dog was awesome.
He was so he literally just walked like say we're sitting here.
Yeah.
Our friend Chris Wood was sitting down eating like a tortilla. He would get a bowl of meat and put it in a tortilla and just sit there and munch it.
Yeah.
A dog slowly walked up to him and just went. Took the entire fucking thing out of his hand and then just walked away. Like it wasn't like it fucking grabbed it. It literally just slowly walked up to him. I've never seen anything like it. It reminds me of O'Connor. We were just in Seattle. O'Connor, when we were in Vancouver once, he got so fucked up, and the next day he's like hungover, and I forget what he got. He might have got like a donut. And the seagulls are fucking huge out there. But O'Connor was standing there and a bird just took it.
I had a chip. I had a fry once where that happened.
But just think of O'Connor being like,
Great.
Yeah.
is anyone going to do anything about these fucking birds?
I had the exact same thing happen to me. It really stayed with me as a terrible memory. Of a bird, I was holding a French fry, and a bird just took it as a seagull came and took it out of my hand.
Damn.
I remember I talked about it on stage that night, and I got nothing. But it was a lot to
It's the
me. It
funniest.
was very hard to explain.
Yeah, it's
Something
pretty intense.
serious and upsetting.
Dude,
How did you handle it? What did you do?
I was so. It was kind of beautiful, but I was scared.
It's
I was
scary.
upset.
Did the beak get anywhere even near your fingers, or was it like?
It was just gone. I just saw the bird, and then I didn't feel it touch my hand. It was just out. It was not a lot of. I don't leave a lot of time between.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
quick.
I'm pretty close, bucket to mouth type of operator.
I'll never
man.
forget when my cousin hit a seagull in the chest with a wiffle ball bat. Dude, we were throwing food to get him. We were doing a creature storm, just having
Yeah.
him storm the fucking front desk.
The creature storm
Creature
is so
storm's
funny.
so fun, dude. And we were just throwing up bread. There was just so many seagulls getting closer and closer. My cousin just came out with a wiffle ball bat, went thwomp right in the chest, and dude, it fucking dropped dead. It was all. We came out to investigate it. Huge, wings long as hell. Just a dead seagull in the front. Like a family walked by, and they're like, "Oh."
Yeah, it's sad. I saw a homeless guy punch a pigeon once. The pigeons were just
That's a
running around on the
classic
ground.
battle.
That is a
And I remember
battle they've been
he,
battling for
but
centuries.
he was up here. The pigeon wasn't doing anything to him, and he bent. He was just walking along calmly, and he bent all the way down and just fucking got a pigeon and kept walking.
I mean, we've all had that thought. That guy's just so
I couldn't believe the pigeon didn't move or anything, but it sensed his.
They get, dude. Those things are crazy. How there's the ducks around where we live, dude. You can walk. You can grab them by the necks. They don't give a
I like
fuck.
this bird talk.
Yeah, it is.
We
nice.
had you know what's funny? The time we went to see Scorpion King,
Yeah.
me and my buddy had a creature storm at the beach.
Did you really?
Yeah, we did it with a bag of Doritos.
Dude, how sick is it?
It was great.
It's the fucking best.
Yeah, what are the odds?
I hadn't heard Creature Storm before.
Dude, you ever went to the beach and just threw like a loaf of bread and just let it get crazy with birds?
We would do, yeah. But when we would have like fish and chips on the beach, and they'd come around like, you know, you're a kid and your dad goes, "Stop bringing them over
Okay,
here."
imagine your dad's not there and it's just you
just
and your
go wild
boys
for
with
it?
as much bread as possible.
Yes.
Take it
Yeah.
from the beach house.
And you are ruining everyone's day. at the
Everyone,
beach.
yeah. I mean, as an adult, I'll try to wait till like 4:30, 5 p.m. when it's like not as crowded.
Yeah.
But dude,
It's
it's
really
still
showed the
people, there's
best
still
of
people
creature
there,
storms.
and they are very upset. But you can get like, dude, you can get for real like 500.
And then you
seagulls.
can run. You can hold
Yeah, that is.
a bag of chips and run, and the storm will follow you.
It's awesome.
They're at your now. You control the storm.
You control.
Running
Yeah.
through a big pile of birds at the beach is one of my greatest happinesses.
What happened?
When you just there's like a big gathering of birds, and you
Yeah.
just run
Run.
straight at
Oh,
the
right
birds,
at 'em.
and they all
I
gotta
like
take
watching
off
the
and
little
fly
guys
away.
that run with the tide. That's fun.
Yeah,
I
true.
just like to observe those guys.
It's fun watching kids chase seagulls. That's like an easy way to get kids tired. Like, go get the seagulls, and they'll just like relentless, like a fucking dog, just chase seagulls.
And you get to watch them for long enough, you see who's the king seagull, and then you see the one sad seagull with like half a foot, and his beak doesn't work, and he's trying to get none of his buddy seagulls are looking after him, helping him get it. They're just taking
Is
his
a
food
seagull?
away.
Do they have like a pecking order like chickens have?
Definitely.
Yeah, I would say the chicken pecking
Old
order is
disabled
brutal, dude.
seagull.
Yeah, it's crazy.
My brother and my cousin had chickens, and I didn't realize like if there's another rooster, the rooster will peck, literally take your like rooster crown off and be like, "You're a fucking hen. You're getting nan pussy around here. I'm getting all the pussy." They they basically
What's that called when they kill each other? Doesn't I swear to God, like there's something happens where the whole coop will just kill itself.
really.
Yeah.
But they'll just have a mass suicide in the coop.
Yeah, they just start killing each other. Guys,
What?
get on that. What
Yeah,
happens?
check that out. I'm actually curious about that. Have you ever heard of the old Irish myth of the two cats who fought until only their tails were left?
No.
No,
It's a sick myth. I just came across that.
that's good.
It's old kill.
What
myth.
what is the message there?
This is mutual destruction. They
Yeah.
fought and fought and fought until only their tails were left. Like, what's the point of the fight after that?
They've paid no attention to that.
Yeah.
That has had no impact on the development of the Irish people.
Speaking of, O'Conman got me that painting there, and
This
that's
one?
a nice Irish Brigade at Antietam. Turns out the guy looks exactly like Tony Hinchcliffe, and
No, I was going
Kinda-
to say he looked like.
it kind of got ruined for me.
Who's the,
You
who's
guys
the,
were like, it looks like Tony. You got a painting of Tony? I was like, no, it's fucking cool.
who's the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher in the second Harry Potter movie? No, you know, the Gilderoy Lockhart. No, the little. He looks like the Shakespearean actor. Do
Oh,
you know who I'm talking about?
Not Is it Littlefinger from Game of Thrones?
No, but he also looks like Littlefinger from Game of Thrones. He does not look especially Irish. He is Irish, though.
yeah.
Captain Clooney.
Yeah, I think he died right there.
Did he really?
Yeah, at Antietam. I could be
That
wrong.
would be kind of a sick way to go if you rally up a bunch of troops, then just get blown.
The Irish Brigade would go. They came to America to learn how to fight so they could bring it back
What?
to England. Yeah,
That's kind of
and
sick.
he was apparently a monster.
That's pretty
Read
tight.
about him. They're like he was the best soldier ever.
Really?
He was just fearless, and then got the best of him when he was like, "I'll stand right in front of everyone."
Yeah.
And he got shot like 20 times.
Oh no.
He was a horse, so he was like, "I don't care. Come on, boys." Eh. You can see it there. He's got some wounds.
Wasn't
in
there
his
like
leg.
a?
He
Yeah,
got
he's
shot
falling.
there.
He's literally falling down
Yeah,
while
he's
that
saying,
picture's being
"Fuck you,
taken.
pussies."
Wasn't there a story of like a
Fucking kill me.
Vietnam? Wasn't there like a war hero who had like a fantastic? They made a movie on it where he had this crazy charge where he killed like 60 people himself, and he went home for a while, and he finally went back to war, thinking like, "I got this down," just died.
No, that was World
War II.
That was Barcelona.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
he's
crazy.
got a rest stop.
does he really?
Yeah, in Jersey.
That's
Do you know
awesome.
about Ned Kelly?
Yeah,
Ned Kelly's our great bush ranger hero where the cops were after him and he was like a sheep thief and he built a suit of armor out of iron.
it's hilarious.
It's like a cool hat that he built and the chest and he just like stood and shot at the cops and they were shooting at him. He was shot something like 100 times in the dick and legs. Yeah. He was,
The movie's
lower
pretty good.
half of the
I watched
body
the
was
movie.
Mick Jagger?
yeah, no,
It's a
the
movie?
movie.
No, there's a movie with Mick Jagger as Ned Kelly as well.
I didn't
they
see
made a
that
bunch
one.
of we
They
make it
made a
over
new
and
one.
over again.
Yeah,
We love that story. And they go, "You'll never take me alive, copper." And then he said, "Such is life." He had cool quotes.
Yeah.
Damn, where did he have the armor?
There's one with Russell Crowe.
He made it out of a trash can, I think, or something. I didn't know Russell Crowe was in it. Everyone's
Damn,
got
the
a redneck.
Oscar
Yeah.
that grouched them.
He did. we have one of those. We have the Killdozer.
Killed.
I had heard about the
It's
Killdozer.
the same thing.
Yeah.
He was like, "You guys are going to take my land," and then he went into a warehouse and spent 3 years building a
Killing
tank.
machine.
He
Did anyone
built a
ever make
slow
a movie
tank.
about the Killdozer?
No, I've only
I
seen a
guess you can't
documentary.
glorify acts of domestic terrorism.
Yeah, I don't think the
shit
Killdozer is in
rocked,
your
though.
They took his
passport
land.
as something to
They fucking-
celebrate.
They took a nerve.
That'd be a
We-
good sports team.
What?
Killdozers.
Yeah,
Give it 50 years and people will be
yeah.
ready to forgive and forget. It does take time.
They had to bring in like a sniper, like a 50 caliber sniper, to try to get some bullets in there. It's pretty great.
Did he kill
Damn.
people?
No, he was just driving through all his enemies' houses. It was fucking incredible.
That's not. If you get no fatalities and maximum,
I think he got no fatalities.
That's crazy.
And
Yeah,
then
they
it was
should've
a
killed him.
bulldozer, so it was going slow as fuck, but no
Yeah.
one could stop it. So he like would go through someone's house and then be like, "All right, I'm headed down to the fucking town hall."
Like, no,
So
no.
everyone just had to be like, "That fucking asshole."
What's the? I think Oklahoma City bombing. They managed. They
That was a
injured a
bad
couple
one.
people.
No,
No, hold on. What am I thinking of? There was one where they.
killed a bunch of kids.
Oh, that's bad.
It was
hold
a
on.
daycare there.
This one.
Yeah.
In,
not a good one.
it's
Not good for the
an
cause.
AT&T building in
Nashville.
Tennessee, Nashville.
Yeah, that was recently, and
But he
yeah.
he did it on Christmas
He had
Day.
an RV and he had
and he was
speakers
playing
that was
music,
like,
and
"I'm
he was
gonna."
like, "Everybody get out!
Yeah.
I'm blowing up the AT&T building. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to make AT&T unhappy."
What was his beef with AT&T?
I think it was NSA.
Oh,
Yeah, it
I
was
thought he was
something.
just on the phone for too long.
true.
What?
It looks like Sauron, and Spud was like, if I had to look at that building every day, I would probably want to blow it.
Yeah,
up.
if I was a little schizophrenic and they were like, "There's a
It's very scary
there's a
looking
terrifying
building.
tower there."
It was a scary building.
It's so scary.
Yeah, it's like
So
windowless.
he's justified.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was,
Well,
the architecture was
allegedly,
terrible.
yeah.
Well, people had to pretend that the World Trade Center
Yeah, it's like
were
Howard
beautiful.
Rourke.
The new building instead of the World Trade Centers is
Little
better.
Fountainhead reference.
Which one? What did you say?
Nothing. I don't know why I'm remembering.
Did you read the Fountainhead?
Suddenly I'm remembering books. I don't know what's happening. I've been
talked
taking
about
it easy
the
on the
Fountainhead.
drinking. All of a sudden I'm like, "Oh
I
yeah, I
love-
remember books."
I love the
Fountainhead
Fountainhead.
fucking rules.
The ending of the Fountainhead is the most insane close of a book.
Yeah, it's one of the best.
So he's a great architect. He does a rape, and that is like the lady thinks it's hot, so that's a weird part of it. But moving past that, he's a great architect, and he lowers himself to design public housing. He's like, "I'll build the best public housing. If I'm going to design public housing, it's going to be the best public housing." And they make it ugly. So he destroys all of the
Yeah.
homes for poor people. And then he gives a beautiful speech about, "I had to do it. Ugliness has no place." And the jury let him off because the speech is so good, and then the book's over.
What?
But it's a book about the
Wait, so he
importance of
rapes the lady and
destroying public
destroys
housing.
the
You've gotta-
projects and
yeah, you got to
everyone's
ruin
like-
the projects.
It's crazy.
It's such a great book.
That's crazy. I did not get that out of it.
Really?
Yeah. Funny synopsis.
It's also about like relentlessly pursuing your goals and
Yeah.
being the man.
Clearly, yeah.
And all the
pretty awesome.
mediocrities
It's
try
Ayn
to
Rand.
tear you down.
Oh, it's Ayn Rand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ayn Rand wrote that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was her first
Shit rocks.
big hit.
Damn.
I like it more than Atlas Shrugged.
I really liked Atlas Shrugged. I was a big Ayn Rand teenager.
I know. I never
I was
fucked,
like,
I never
I am
fucked
the
with
great
Ayn Rand.
man of history, and
Yeah,
everyone will
really
get out of my
commit
way.
yourself. It's
Was Ayn Rand a girl?
fucking
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Also, like an old Russian lady.
Yeah, she hated
Very, I
communism.
find her
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
sexually exciting. She's
Really?
great interviews. In all of her interviews, I think she's
I've never really
Really?
taken a look at young Ayn Rand.
young Ayn Rand is okay looking. There's a great
you
interview
prefer
she
you
gives
prefer
late.
her older?
She's like, "I do not want a woman to ever be president. It would be wrong."
Yo, bro.
I know it doesn't come
That's
across as much in the
fucking
picture.
hurt.
Talking
Bro,
about,
holy
bro.
shit.
Doesn't come across in the picture, but she
like
has an
German.
energy. I'm telling you, she has an energy.
Steve German in
Bro.
this.
It's not the best picture of Ayn. We all
Ayn
have
Rand-
bad pictures of us
Ayn
out
Rand is
there.
fucking busted, bro.
Ayn Rand is ugly as shit.
She's a very sexy woman.
I think Atlas Shrugged, dude.
Look at some videos of Ayn Rand and see the way she moves.
Bro, I'm
and
telling you,
talks.
she's one of the ugliest women I've ever seen. You're far right, dude.
If you're about her, everybody
I was like,
wanted
the
her.
bride's looking all right. Then I went, oh, okay.
I'm saying there are
I haven't
better.
found one picture.
It's
Yeah,
not
she-
about the look,
Her mug's crazy, dude.
and yet despite that, she's very.
She
Sexy.
looks like she spent at least a couple years underground,
she may have. I don't know what
Most.
have she went under in Russia, but it was
like physically.
But they don't like her because she's
Yeah, she was against communism.
yeah.
Yeah, she had a little dollar lapel. She's like the free market.
What?
So powerful.
Damn. I mean, dude, that's That'd be crazy living in like a depressed communist country and just smashing Ayn Rand.
Yeah.
It's all you get. You get
It's
like
kinda
2
nice.
loaves of bread a month.
A couple vodkas, potatoes,
True.
a couple Ayn Rands kicking around. You dig them up out of the dirt. You get this dig an Ayn out. You go, this is a tuna. Yeah, fuck. This is a turnip. You go, never mind.
Just an Ayn Rand.
It's an Ayn.
It's food for thought. When did you have your Ayn Rand? I didn't have you picked as a.
Hillary Clinton's are.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
That's kind of
Sometimes
all I
they-
ever read was
Yeah.
like classics. You know?
It feels wrong to waste time. Oh, all right. I was reading about Roman Polanski this week. I got in a big Roman Polanski Wikipedia wormhole.
allegedly a pedophile.
Well, actually, openly.
Allegedly.
He gave an
Fair
interview in
legal
1985 where he was
allegedly.
like, I fucked young girls. Everybody wants to do that. He was like very open about it.
Yeah.
He definitely says he does. Anyway, the French culture minister stood by him. This is getting back to literature in a second. The French culture minister at the time was like, we must not deport this man. He's a great artist. We stand by that. Then people read the French culture minister of the time's autobiography. And there's this big section where he was going to Thailand. He's like, I was at the boy brothels and these sweet boys, you can pay them. And it was the most erotic feeling. His defense was that he wrote half novel, half autobiography, and it wasn't all true. But like, imagine being a politician and coming out with your biography. And there's a big section about how you love boy prostitutes in Southeast Asia. And then
But that
going,
was just
I just put that
literary
in for
flair.
a literary flourish.
Yeah, that was just
I
him
just-
being like,
and I thought like Norm's book
Yeah,
is
he's
like
I
that.
was just
but
putting it out there, you know. I was
that's
just
crazy.
It's-
showing
it was
people a
nuts.
little something crazy in them.
But also, he doesn't say which bits are made up. He just says you can't trust all of this. Maybe that bit about me being a pervert in Asia is.
Norm's book, I got tricked by it. I read it way too long before I realized it was a joke.
When he's committing prison
Way
rape.
too long.
Like what? Did
I was
you-
on like chapter 3.
so you got through him.
A lot. Like his
Yeah.
uncle, like everything.
Yeah, you thought the bit where he was on SNL because he was giving Lorne Michaels morphine was a
It
legitimate.
took it. No, but I mean, I was like, it took. I was
Yeah.
ashamed at how long it took.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I read the first chapter without knowing, and I was just kind of like, maybe he did bring him drugs. I don't know.
Yeah.
I was.
It's such a great opening. I call this a recurring character.
Yeah, that was awesome.
A lot of Adam Egget in there. It's great.
There's Adam Egget was the only person I got really starstruck by in America, and he finds it very. It's cool now. I think it's normal, but
Yeah.
every time I see him, I go, "It's jerking off punks under a bridge for $15 a pop."
Yeah.
That's the Adam Egget.
He's the man.
He does rule. Damn, I didn't know that guy wrote in his autobiography, like, and then it just detailed explanation.
It's very. He's like he talks about the incredible erotic feeling of being able to pick your boy. It's like he's a member of the French government.
It does have a kind of one of those weird, like, pick your boy. It's like cellar door. It's like one of those poetic
Yeah, it
expressions.
is.
Being able to pick your
It's
boy.
just the perfect.
Phonetically, yeah, it's like it sounds kind of great.
Fuck you, Lemaire. Lemaire's like, I don't fuck with this. Shut up,
Dude, you
Lemaire.
play video games with the girl characters.
you
You, should
pick-
be on Megan's Law, dude.
For real, playing with that is like number one.
Yeah.
Like
Pedophile
playing with
watch.
girl characters.
No, dude, it's better.
Do you
You
think
gotta
that's
look
why?
at the character. Why not look at a hot lady? They're
Here's my
always hot
question. I
ladies.
think that's maybe why the trans thing happened because it's the first generation that grew up playing girl characters and seeing themselves as a girl
Fair
all the
theory.
time, and then it's just a thought. No, you don't think so? You don't
It's a
think that's
bad
what's
thought.
going on?
It's kind of
all
a
about
trend.
looking
I
at an
never
ass.
play the girl. Never.
It's all about looking at
Dude,
the
you're
ass.
living in a
You,
woman's body.
Nate-
You're empowering inhabiting a woman's
I
body.
believe you, Nate. You are very, very horny. I think you like playing as a girl.
No.
We were just playing UFC. You wanted to pick fucking female fighters.
It was the only way I could win.
He did not.
a
win.
little Joanna man then.
Dude, I think Infinite Jest is a joke.
What?
The book?
It's a great book.
No, but I think the whole book is a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like it's a joke by the author on the people reading it.
No, I think he wrote it out of love.
Yeah, no. I
Did
don't-
you
not
read
at all.
Infinite Jest?
No, it's too long.
Oh.
I was shocked too. I was like,
structurally, it's a joke. I think because it's that long, and then all the action of the book takes place like outside of the book. Like you have to. There's so much time for him to describe the important things in the
Everything.
book, and he still doesn't do it.
Yeah.
But I love that.
That's
book.
why I think it's a joke. And then everyone just tries to figure out what it means, and it's like, no, it's
No,
just
it's
a
not
joke.
that. It's
No,
not that. It's not as like complicated as that. He said I watched an interview. He wanted people to
Do the
He wanted to
work.
make something very hard. You had to like work for and study.
There's a real point to it.
because he thought technology was becoming so addictive. It would one day grow, or entertainment was like growing with technology to become so addictive. It would one day just ensnare us completely, and we'd all lose ourselves. And it's
So they
kind
made a
of
hard book.
yeah.
Yeah.
with like 1,000 footnotes.
But it's still fun. Like I laughed a lot.
That's
at Infinite
good.
Jest. And then there's a great interview where he goes, once they have virtual reality pornography, I have to commit suicide immediately.
He killed himself.
And then he did.
Man of his word.
I think it was for that.
Hung himself, yeah.
I never read it.
It's good.
I
The first-
think it bothered me.
What, the book?
Yeah.
The first like million pages are pretty
Yeah.
tough. And then once you get into it, it's just
Once they get to the tennis academy?
Yeah, and you got
That's
to read
great.
it on a Kindle because there are a million footnotes.
I don't even know what it's about.
It's about like a guy. So they made an entertainment cartridge that if you watch it once, you're fucked and you can never take your eyes off it, and your body will just like, you'll just let your body be completely destroyed. And it was made by
Xbox.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yes.
It's hell let loose.
Yeah, and it was
There you
made.
go. I can order Chipotle.
It was made by a
Chipotle.
guy whose son was in a tennis academy, if I remember correctly. But
Yeah.
the dad, after making it, it was like a failed filmmaker. But that one took off. But it was like a government weapon that like Canada's
There was a
fighting.
great
the
scene
United
where he
States
comes home to his dad committing his dad puts
Yeah.
his head in a microwave
and cuts out
and
a hole.
explodes his head. And
Yeah.
the boy's like, the worst part is I walked in the house and my first thought was, it smells really good in here. It's a really funny. It's also
Yeah.
about Quebec separatists. It's about crippled.
Is this a Canadian
yeah,
author?
no, but he like part of the joke is that all of
Midwestern
North
boy.
America has become one country, but Quebec still wants to secede. But they only let crippled people become assassins, and you can tell when they're coming when you hear the squeak. It's a really funny book.
Yeah, it is funny.
It's also about a drug addict who decides not to have painkillers when he's very seriously hurt. It's such a beautiful.
Did this inspire your book at all?
I mean, obviously, just reading it, I was like, this shit rules.
Yeah.
But I could never.
It strikes me, yeah.
Right now, Finnegan's Wake has inspired me big time, but I can't understand any of it. I just read it and go, I just read the footnotes and go, oh wow, that's what that means. That's so fucking cool.
I'm,
And then I
I'm so
forget.
envious that you have that. Like,
Oh,
if
it's
I
amazing.
read a footnote, I'm like, I'm done with. I can't. It's like, I don't. I got to read this sentence 4 times. I still can't understand.
Once
it.
I see the asterisk, I go, oh boy, here
I'm
it's
going to
coming.
that.
Here it's coming.
I'm
I'm
going to
going
that.
right to the footnote.
Yeah.
I love footnotes.
Infinite Jest is like he'll do footnotes on the footnote. You got to have 3 bookmarks going while you read it.
But if you have a Kindle, you can just tap
Just
the
tap
link
it.
and it takes you to it. And you
Kindle
tap
was
back.
nice for
That's
words.
how I did it.
Words I didn't know.
And words, dude. I wouldn't have gotten through
That
that
was
book
nice.
without a Kindle. I couldn't have read Infinite Jest
Have you read The Sun Also Rises?
Yeah,
in high
I just
school.
finished
yeah.
it.
I love it.
I just was waiting for his dick to start working the whole time,
Brother.
and it never did.
We've talked about this.
Have we?
The
All
first,
right.
I read the entire book
Yeah.
and somehow missed in the beginning that his dick didn't work.
Well, then there's nothing.
I was furious at the end
Yeah.
when they're in the car and they're like, "Oh, we could have been something. I love you so much."
You're just
And I
like,
was
why not?
Fuck.
What happened?
You dumbass. Yeah, you got his dick injured.
We need to
in
read
World
that
War
for
I.
high
His dick gets
school.
injured in the war. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I missed that part.
Dick
And this is what I love is when
Read
his
the whole
dick,
thing.
he's recounting when he when his dick first got injured. I think I said this recently, but it's like he's in a hospital bed, but it's all Italian guys making fun of him for his dick being blown, which is the nastiest. Like of all the hospitals you could be in, an Italian hospital, and all these guys
True.
going, "Your dick don't work, kill yourself." That's the worst thing that could ever happen to a man.
I just read the other one, Farewell to Arms.
Is it good? That's the
Yeah.
one that the guy throws out of a window in Silver Linings Playbook.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to read that.
No, it's great.
All right.
Especially the beginning when it's about before he gets hurt. It's great. The war scenes. It's awesome.
He's such a good writer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's probably my favorite.
I
There's
remember
one
we had to
scene
do that in
in-
high school and had to do like a blue book like essay examination. I remember just being like so fucking stunned. I remember there was like a question on it. It was like why doesn't he just bring it up on the date or like tell the lady or something
Yeah.
like that? I remember in the essay distinctly remember writing like it would be hard to be like, "Hi, my name's Jake and my dick doesn't work."
Yeah.
And the teacher literally underlined it. It was like hilarious. I was like,
Really?
yeah,
That's
I
a
was
good
like,
teacher.
Fuck
I mean,
yeah.
you were right.
Shout out Mr. Quinn, dude.
Yeah.
He was the guy who told us all to learn how to fake cry. He's like, it'll serve you so well in relationships. He's like, if I get back
How
to
long
a
did this
corner,
man
I
last in
fake
the school
cry.
system?
He's like, I fake cry. My wife just caves every time.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
dude
that's
ruled.
terrible advice.
That was good.
That's insane
Dude
advice.
ruled.
I love it. It's awesome going
High
on
school
that.
English
an all
teachers are
boys school,
crazy.
and
Yeah.
the teacher being like, "All right, enough of that lesson. Women suck. You guys are about to find out. You got to learn how to fucking cry because these
I've picked
bitches
my
are
own
gonna
syllabus.
fucking ruin your
picked
life."
my own syllabus to teach you boys about women. I'm going to start with Hemingway. He knows how to treat a lady.
He does. We'll tag him up a little. We'll fucking end with a touch me, cunt. Yeah, I went to Hemingway's house too. It's pretty sick. And when I was in Spain, I went on a nice Hemingway bar crawl.
Now,
in
have you
Madrid.
been to the bullfighting?
I didn't go to the bullfighting.
It's made bullfighting seem
Yeah,
so appealing.
I don't think I would like it.
I think I would get bored immediately after they kill the first bull. I would
Yeah, I'd
go,
be
this
pretty
is
sad about it.
revolting.
Yeah.
It makes it through the whole book. I'm waiting for him to get an erection, and the bullfight's coming. We go, surely he's getting hard at the bullfight, and then he doesn't.
No.
Then he goes for a swim, and he doesn't get an erection there.
Such a good story though. Like, what if your dick didn't work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
And he
for,
just
like,
has to
at
watch
all.
the love of his life just keep
Fuck other men.
fuck a fucking the
and ruin them.
bullfighter. He's
And then, all right,
the
the
young
best bit in the
hot
book.
matador comes in.
The
he's
young
like,
hot matador and the guy, like, he loves bullfighting, and the guy who owns the hotel loves bullfighting. They're the only two who really understand bullfighting. They go, this man is special. We got to keep him away from loose women and hard drink. And then the woman he loves has sex with the bullfighter, and the guy in charge of the hotel looks at him like, you fucking impotent. No, you couldn't even stop your degenerate friend from ruining the one beautiful boy.
Brett. Isn't that her name?
She was
Or
so
is that- yeah,
erotically
she's- yeah.
charged throughout the. There was there was one bit, like, it's all obliquely written and it's straight, like weird Hemingway stuff. We went there on the next day. It was a good day, and we went over there, and it was very hot.
We had wine and we went fishing.
But the
and
one
it's-
sentence that I love is like, he's at a party that he hates with like this woman he loves and the man she's fucking, and like the man goes off to get champagne and he's so angry with this guy going to get champagne. He's got to be this woman he can't have sex with. And then the guy comes back and fine, we'll open the champagne. And then he goes, it was sensational champagne. I folded that over. I was like, I don't know why that's not a good sentence on its own. But within the book,
What about a
I apologize.
reboot of that story movie, but then he just gets into pegging?
that would be.
He just gets pegged.
That'd be great.
That'd be sick.
I don't understand how
Something.
they can turn it into a movie. Nothing would happen. It would just be a man fishing and watching a bullfight and looking at a lady.
Yeah, but if you
sadly.
knew his dick didn't work, it'd be gripping. You'd be like, fuck.
Yeah.
It'd be great if you had to change the title so that everyone, just like you call the movie the man whose dick didn't work.
What I didn't know was his dick. When
son
I read
also
it in high
writes.
school, I just imagined he had, like when Michael Jackson had like his nose redone.
Yeah.
I thought he just had like was it like a cloth over it, like it was missing, or was it just not functional?
I don't know. I don't think it ever really described.
I
think
imagined it like it was
wounds.
missing. I thought like he didn't have a dick.
I think they don't go into detail, but he
They
doesn't
don't
have.
go into detail, but there was scars and shit. I think he lays down with a lady at one point.
There's a prostitute who tries to get him to
Yeah.
employ her, and he goes, I won't be able to partake of that. She goes, you are sick? And he goes, yes. She goes, I'm sick too. He's like, maybe she had gonorrhea and he missed out due to his broken penis. It's a great. I didn't think I'd enjoy the broken penis book.
Damn,
That's great.
I loved it.
now the technology exists, you can get that pump in your ball.
Yeah.
Just psh, 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 psh.
There was an episode
know
of
they
Fat
have that?
Pizza. Yeah,
Yeah.
where you have to activate. I think the trans
Yeah,
penis
under
is
the
that you get
sack.
to choose.
Yeah,
Where's
That would
the
be
pump
so
go?
nice to get to choose when you had an erection.
I think it's just, I don't know, maybe just underneath your sack. Just a
I
little,
think it might be underneath the sack.
If they
That's
built-
what the
building it
testicles
into
are.
the sack.
Is a little squeezy.
Building it
There's a
into
little-
the sack would be sick. Just you could just
Pumps.
literally pump your sack.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty sick. Pump up penis would be nice.
Yeah.
I'm chased right now for the time being. I'm
That's
chased
good.
for 5 days, but
No
Either way.
food, no sex.
no coming. Yeah, no coming,
Well,
no food.
Let's take
Pretty
this
much it.
cum talk into the Patreon.
True. We're at an hour already. Yeah,
Let's
actually I
take
got.
this. Let's if you want to hear about some cum talk,
Yeah, dude.
Patreon.
I have some good topics actually.
All right, nice. See you there.